Everybody, come on up in here. Come on. Come on, let's chop game. Many things I want to talk about today. Hold on. And I know that a lot of you want me to get on Irv again. Some of y'all want me to talk about Kanye and Skeet or whatever, Pete, whatever his name is. Hold on, let me say this. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Come on in here, man, hitting that like button. But yeah, I know y'all want me to get to that. But in the meantime, I definitely want you to, hey, I told you, man, there's nobody on YouTube that can compete with my brother. There's nobody, including myself. There's nobody, man, that can outdo, Freeze is it. So when you get a chance, man, go to FREEZEIZIT. I've been telling y'all, my brother even greater than myself and all these dudes, on YouTube. He just ain't been having the time, of course, to apply pressure. You know what I'm saying? But when you get a chance, I want everybody to click on the subscribe and bell button and Freeze is it channel. You know what I mean? And let Freeze know, like, man, look, we enjoying this. You need to stay at this. This is what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a minute. There we go. Y'all let P know because, sometimes people be needing that encouragement, man. They need individuals to say, hey, P, man, look, man, you got to stop leaving us alone for 5,644 millenniums, man. We need this game, and he didn't got better with the editing. So by all means, man, when y'all get a chance, most definitely, man, go to Freeze is it. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, one of my mods can come up in the comment section and drop the link to bro channel, and y'all click on the subscribe and bell button. You know what I mean? At my brother's channel. I told you, man. You know what I mean? When it come to dropping this game, intellectual, comical, professional, you know what I mean? Any level you want to come, man. It's my brother, all in a nutshell. So especially, you know what I mean, all the pimps, all the hoes. I want everybody coming on one accord. You know what I mean? Supporting, you know what I mean, the pimping, man. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, make sure you get them likes up. We almost, let's see, almost to 400 people, and we at 196 likes. Yeah, y'all stop liking this game. Yeah, y'all stop liking this game. What's wrong with you, man? We pretty much got 400 people up in here, and it's only 200 likes. Yeah, y'all playing with the game. Shout out to my brother Goldie that came up in here. Chi-Town up in here. But blessings to the game. Yeah, let's get them likes up. Let's make the likes look like the viewers. And let me acknowledge Brother Reed coming in here with the $20, always showing respect to the game. Man, I appreciate it like it's $1 billion, Brother Reed. Thank you for the respect to the game. As I like to say, a whole bunch of ones beat a whole bunch of nuns, man. Brown Hornet, man, appreciate that 10. Good looking. Blessings to you. To all the young pimping, you definitely want to get up in here and listen to this one. I spoke on this some years ago, but it ended up being like a 5-hour video. Only the people on my $50 tier on Patreon actually seen that video after it was recorded live. So many of you never really heard me speak on this topic. Now, of course, this ain't about to be no 5-hour live. And let me say this. I know you tired. I know you guys is tired of me saying this. I know. I already know y'all cussing right now. I know it's people throwing stuff in the house right now like, man, this dude man, why you keep saying? Listen. You already know what I'm about to say. This shouldn't take long. This shouldn't take long. I know y'all tired of me saying it, man. But then 4 hours and 50 days. This shouldn't take long. This shouldn't take long, man. You know what I mean? Come on. Choosing fees. You know what I mean? Come on, man. This should not take long. This not gonna take long. Man, I can't say I promise. You know, man, because I'm like Drew Hill with it. I never make a promise that I can't keep. You know, I just go as the spirit of the game lead me, man. So it is what it is. But I could pretty much promise you it won't be a 300-minute live. No, it won't be that. You know, but when a topic like this, because I'm speaking from personal experiences, and I'm also speaking from observation of other representations that I've seen go through their experiences. That's why a lot of times I start a live with what I want to talk about, but while I'm speaking, man, the spirit of pimping is just, man, remember this, remember this, remember this, remember this. The game would just come in and be like, say this, and it wasn't even on my mind. Wasn't even on my mind when I started the live. But man, when you just in tune with the spirit of pimping, the game just meets you right there. It just is what it is, man. You know? Hold on. I'm on a positive say if it's underwear, I'm out. Okay, man, then look, this is what I'm gonna do for you. You could permanently be out. You could permanently be out for even saying some shit like that. You know what I mean? Get your goof ass on. Coming up here talking about some, man, I'm on a positive wave. If it's underworld, I gotta go. Well, let me help you out. Just be gone. Just be gone. hey, yeah, I helped you out, man. I want to help you on your positive wave. Just be gone. Let's just be. Oh my God, I love me. Bill, appreciate the two. Ray Gunn, good looking for the two, baby. Yeah. I'm on my positive. Nigga, if you don't get your big Dawson Creek head ass on, trying to be do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, I don't want to wait till my life to be over. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Get your ass up out of here. Oh, Dawson Creek head ass talking about some, he on his positive wave. The fuck? Nigga, if it's underworld, then I gotta go. That sounded so feminine. If it's underworld, I'm on my positive wave. Respect my bubble. If it's on the underworld stuff, I gotta go. Get your ass on then. Goof ass nigga. Apostle Warner, man, appreciate the 5. Oh, Dawson. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I don't want to wait till my life to be over. Get your ass on. Like you created. Right, my nigga, what the fuck? Goof ass, that's something that a white bitch from the suburbs would say. Just let me know if this is about the underworld, then I just leave now. I'm on my positive wave. The fuck? Bye, bitch. What the fuck? Goof ass nigga. Nigga came up in here like, I'm Mr. Rogers, like I be on the positive shit. This ain't the Museum of Game channel on Sundays, nigga. This the Sinful to P channel. What the fuck he on? Tap that nigga, man. What's wrong with that nigga, man? Yeah. Laying on my stomach listening to, he listening to Tim's, bro. That nigga got his hands over his eyes listening to, what's that song called? Free? This is the peace that you cannot find. This is the peace that you cannot find. I need to know. Get your ass up out of here. Got his hand. This is the peace that you cannot find. Get your ass up out of here. Positive wave ass nigga. Get out of here, man. But blessings to everybody, man. We just sitting over here talking this shit. Hey, do me a favor. Get them likes up. Yeah, we already, y'all not about to do this. We got 600 people up in here, and it's 314 likes. Yeah, Roberto, what the fuck he on? Oh, Saint the Sinner ass nigga. I had to roast Saint the Sinner for that goofy ass shit he said. You can tell that he's not an authentic guy. Most guys, in the underworld, get your ass up out of here. Come on, man. I'm not listening to no nigga that got punks knocking at his door at 3 o'clock in the morning talking about some, I got an iceberg slim book for you to lace you up with the game. And he using words like underworld and all of that goofy shit. You been listening to the Ain't in the Beginner talking about underworld. Get your goof ass up out of here. You know, nigga watching them human trafficking documentaries and shit and brought his goof ass in my comment section talking about some, if this is about the underworld, get your mark ass on. The underworld. Oh man. Right, the name Sinful. Thank you, bro. Damn. Hey, y'all tripping. Come on now. Because you know once I get started, I don't have time to keep telling y'all to hit the like button. But we not going to do this. I can't stand when them likes is 300 ahead. We going on 700 people, but we only got 358 likes. Come on now. Get them likes up. Everybody hit the like button. You know, Pimp. Sir Shot. Appreciate that, man. Good looking, fam. You know what I mean? Yeah, get them likes up. Let's at least touch 400 around here. We already got 700 Boston baked bean head motherfuckers up in here. But you understand me? We not at the 400, man. You got me looking like these niggas out in the street, you know what I mean, that's counting heads and not bread around here. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Oh, you want me? Yeah. Yeah, they keep playing with me. I'm about to play some Choke No Joke. I'm going to pull that Choke No Joke greatest hits out on y'all ass. Keep sitting over there playing with me. You know what I mean? I come through, doing my 1-2. You know how we do. That's why I'm out the game. Sit up there off the chain, sitting over there with the girl running the train. I don't even got to write nothing off. It's off the brain. That's why I'm out the game. You know your girl wear a pelly pale. I hit her and she was smelly smell. I had to kick her out the room. I see her back real soon. That's why I'm out the game. I ain't got nothing on my books. I write songs with no hooks. I like to eat JJ's fish instead of Captain Hooks. That's why I'm out the game. Bro, I tell you, that's that garbage, that nigga song. That shit be sounding just like that. Oh, shit. That's why I'm out the game. Get your ass up out of here. Man, I used to hate that shit. Oh, my God. But look, okay, y'all passed 400, man. We could get to it. Stop it. Y'all about to make this into a roast video. Who the hell say, man, bro. I don't know. You know, they brought up Pimps. He's definitely listening to that. You know what I mean? When he said that, what's that other song the little other white girl song? I'm like a bird. Yeah. I'm like a bird. I don't know where my soul is. I don't know where my home is. You know what I mean? He listening to all that type of shit. He listening to you gotta be strong, you gotta be tough, you gotta be wiser, you gotta be bold, you gotta be cold, you gotta stick together. he he listening to all of that type of shit. Just you know, nigga sitting over there listening. What's that other song? If you really love me, you got to show me love. You know, nigga took his headphones off for 2 seconds talking about some, look, if this about the underworld, I gotta go. Like, bitch ass nigga, go. You know, hold on. Look at y'all. Y'all like that little, I'm like a bird. You like that shit. Look at you. Bro, please play one song from, no, I'm not gonna play no Choke No Joke. No, I might fuck around and lose the channel. I don't even know how he's able to play his music and his channel is still in existence. Nigga. Choke the Joke makes songs that you might not even be a suicidal nigga. But he honestly has music that be like, look, man, fuck this life shit. It's time to go. He got some songs that will bring the spirit of suicide to a nigga that ain't even suicidal. He has that type of music. It's like, damn, you went to the studio and you wrote this? God damn. He got that. I don't know how that nigga channel up still playing that shit. But anyway, man, it's time to get to it. Time to get to it, man. Okay. Years ago, I did a video with King Sean, Freeze, Johnny Cash. I don't think Dank was with us. Of course, some of y'all know it if you remember, but I've spoke on it a few times. I even had a short video. Certain videos I wish that I would have kept on YouTube. It was just that at that time, you know what I mean? Shit, I was making sacrifices for Patreon. Within that, a lot of good topics I took off here. So of course, when a lot of young P's is asking questions, I got to go all through the archives and shit to even look for the shit. But a lot of you are having this problem. And I want you to pay attention to everything that's being said, because one thing you will notice in all of the Pimp documentaries, just about, when you look at the pimping, speaking in the documentaries, one thing you will notice that all of them, everybody got a different testimony. Everybody had different experiences in the game. You know what I mean? We all pimp differently. The whole thing is just to pimp accordingly, but we all pimp differently, so we're going to have different experiences in the game. But you will notice that a lot of them, damn near all of them, said the one thing that they wish they would have did. Matter of fact, before I even answer that, I'm going to see if anybody paid attention. What's the one thing in them Pimp documentaries that, you heard motherfuckers say that they wish they would have did? There you go, Prince. Save some money. Save some money. Save, invest, do something. Because when you look at the pictures and videos, I'm talking about they fly as a motherfucker. Double R's, Rolls Royces, Cadillacs. Some pimps that even pimped on the elite level, mansion homes. Joe Cato had a mansion home across the street from a mansion home. He stayed in a mansion home, and his hoes stayed in a mansion home across the street from him. You have individuals who was pimping on an elite level, what we consider to be that, with all of the things that they were presiding over at that time. And then you have some, they had the jewelry out the ass. You had individuals that had jewelry everywhere. Chain over here, ring on fingers. You know what I mean? As Bishop said, rings on finger, watches on arms. You're going to take a look. It's going to take work to get to this static, baby. They had jewelry everywhere. And listen, this is not to criticize or verbally crucify the generations before us, because we're nothing but offsprings of the generations before us. So if anything, we should be looking at the representation from the generations before us, and we want to look at history and learn from history so we don't repeat that history. I don't want you to be some nigga that was in the game 20 and 30 years, and the only thing that you got coming out your goddamn mouth is you was in the game 20 and 30 years. Now, before I get deep into my message, let me say this. It's been some things that's been said that I don't wholeheartedly, sincerely agree with. Like when niggas say shit like, yeah, man, I'm talking about it's whoever got the most toys, win. When they be talking about, the so-called players ball, or, who's the biggest pimp. And the cold part about it is, let's just keep that thing all the way 100. I told you in times past why certain things I don't agree with regarding the players ball and certain things, especially, nowadays, when people tend to buy things instead of pimp for it. or the buddy system. You know what I mean? Because you friends with this person or you buddies with this individual, it's time that they give an award to the buddy. You know, I ain't talking about the buddy system or the pay for it system. I'm talking about the pimp for it. But look, check this out, right? The reason why I don't agree with the whole, whoever got the most toys win is simply because individuals can get money from things that have nothing to do with pimping. That means that if I got hoes, you know what I mean, I could be checking a big bankroll also from selling drugs. I could be checking a big bankroll, using Snooki for an example. You know what I mean? I could be checking a bankroll from the feds. And by me working with the feds, not only, you know what I mean, is they giving money, but at the same time, if I commit crimes, I ain't gonna do the time for it because, working with the people. See, it's not just the financial benefits of why individuals fuck with the feds. It's, a lot of them individuals, while they was fucking with the feds, they caught cases while they was fucking with the feds, and they didn't do a time for that crime at the time. Why? Because they was in the bed with the feds at that time. So when they caught that case, you'll notice that, it was abolished. It was gone. You like, damn, I wonder what happened when Pete caught that human trafficking case. Man, what happened when Pete caught that, tax evasion case? Like, damn, what happened to that? Now I'm not saying this with everybody. Some people God was merciful to, but hey, man, no. Some people, made some things happen. Why? Because they was in the bed with the feds. And when you in the bed with the feds, not only they going to pay you, but they're going to take care of you. They take care of their own. But just like Snooki, after they finish, being in bed with you and getting whatever they want, from you, just like a nigga fucking with a bitch that was once good looking and had good pussy, after fucking on her so long, I got what I needed out you, bitch. Bounce, be gone. The fuck on. P, what you mean by that? Hey, man, after more valuable, more profitable, they sit up there and throw you away, just like, a bad habit. And that's exactly what they did with that nigga. And niggas sit up there and got caught an attitude with me because I told a multitude of truth. You can't be this motherfucking pimping nigga and you laying in the bed with the feds. What type of message y'all sending to young pimps? Nigga. So it's like if you gonna be street all the way. You know what I mean? Stop being like bitches and choosing up on your favorite nigga and shit. If you love the nigga that much, put on some motherfucking heels and get it for him. But yeah, off of that subject, right? Using that for an example of, niggas do things outside of the game to gain. And all of their toys not necessarily came from them having game. It didn't come from having game with women. I can respect a pimp who write a book and it end up being a #1 bookseller. I can respect the pimp who is blessed to be able to rap or sing or play an instrument or create a platform or preside over businesses because he's on an elite level in the game and he's generating. Ain't no such thing as fed pimping. Don't even play in my comment section like that. It's Miles, y'all got to be on that shit. You got to be fast, baby. Because a lot of times seeing be teaching, and sometimes every now and then I come back and look back at a video and I see some of the statements that was made in my comment section that was so unpimpish. I'm like, goddamn, how this statement even survive? With all of the mods that I got, how this unpimpish ass, meaningless, powerless, ridiculous ass comment even survive in my goddamn comment section? You know what I mean? Mods be on point. Feds and pimping don't go together. And then, blessings to him. He didn't mean nothing. You know what I mean? That's the homie. He cool. But, feds and pimping, that ain't got nothing to do with each other. And let me also say this. Some of y'all be trying to put us in the same bucket with everybody else. You can't put this pimping with everybody else. Talking about, yeah, it's snitches in every lifestyle and you still get the, not with this pimping. No, once you sit up there and you incriminate niggas and you sending motherfuckers to jail and you know what I mean, prison and all that type of shit, I could give a less fuck, you know what I mean, how you you know, presiding over broads and all of that shit. I'm looking at you like a broad with your snitching ass. So again, you know, I'm just saying that to say this. You know, if a motherfucker, you know, doing extracurricular activities, you know what I mean, to get his currency, we don't look at that guy like that. I just had to throw that out there before I get deep into it. You know what I mean? Niggas talking about money. Listen, if the money didn't come from the game that he has or the pimping that he doing, you know what I mean? And when I say game that he has, game pertaining to the game, like writing a book or, you know, a platform or something like that. Like, for example, man, this is pimpish than a motherfucker right now. I'm on the motherfucking 37th floor, nigga, in Mississauga, in another country, looking over City Hall. You understand me, talking shit. Now, how pimpish is that? I'm not sitting over there, you understand me, picking up bricks and Phillip head screwdrivers or trying to sell drugs on the street corner and shit like that. Nigga, I'm sitting over here in my motherfucking robe, you understand me, just talking shit. Now, how pimpish is that? You know? Like when you was counting that $80, that bank dude was talking real low and proud. Yes, sir. Yes, he was. You know? But yeah, man, this is pimpish than a motherfucker. I'm not lifting a hand to do a goddamn thing. I'm not putting myself in danger. I'm out the way while having my way. You dig? I'm not sitting over there, you understand me, in harm's way. I'm out. I'm in another country on your ass. That's why my haters and my main hater and my other haters mad as a motherfucker. Seeing got his feet kicked up, be doing consultations and shit with his robe on, drinking Fiji water, answering questions and giving game. Come on, man, knock it off. Pimpish than a motherfucker. Yeah. And ain't got to sell no drugs or none of that. Nah. Still living off the game. If every hoe blow up right now, guess what? All my bills is still paid and I get to do what the fuck I want to do. Why? Because I'm just getting money just being me. Talking my shit, doing me the way that I want to do it. Yeah. And banked up. So if my Boston baked bean hoes decide to leave me today, guess what? Seeing banked up. Guess what? Seeing credit is excellent. You know what I mean? Come on now. So tell them, Prince, I've been telling them I'm put up. I'm put up, man. You know what I mean? Niggas like, yeah, man, you ain't out here. You ain't what? You right, nigga. I'm put up. You right. I mean, one little nigga said, you know what I mean? He couldn't get on a plane and come down here to the nigga. No, I didn't want to be around you old hating ass niggas. No, I did not. Little niggas. I rather for you to be doing what you be around other individuals, and while y'all acting like y'all doing something, you thinking about me in another country. I'm not even thinking about you. I'm in a whole nother country on that ass. You did. So look, man, when it come to this game, you know what I mean, about this money, because we about to get into the reason why, you know what I mean, hold on, let me do this. Okay, Prince had already got you. You know what I mean? Little nigga, don't you ever do that again. But yeah, when it comes to basically, you understand me, being broke, it's reasons why motherfuckers end up like that. Now, of course, like I said, I respect the pimp that do have 20 years, 30 years, and he might currently, temporarily be fucked up. That's why I had to break this shit down before I go all into it. Don't you ever rush this pimping, nigga. What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Some of you niggas don't even rush your girlfriend, but you gonna come up in here trying to rush this pimping. You don't even rush your girlfriend to cook for you. Stop it. You know what I mean? Do I have any active hoe? Hell no, nigga. I'm a YouTuber. You can tell by the way I talk, nigga. I'm a YouTuber, nigga. I just be talking shit and promoting entertainment, nigga. I don't have no a hoe wouldn't pay me, man. If you don't knock it off, you know what I mean? No, officer. I do not have no active hoes. No. Matter of fact, let me look at your name. Yeah, Officer Don. Yeah, Officer Don. I don't have no hoes, man. But look, check this shit out. There's reasons on why, you know what I mean, motherfuckers is in that situation. Now, before I go into that, I just want to say that just because a pimp is currently temporarily fucked up, it's not for you to look down on pimping. Now, if we get into a roasting, a chopping, of course, shit like that gonna come up. Why? Because we chopping. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? But I would never, you know, after all of the roasting and all of that shit is over, I don't look down on a pimp because he currently fucked up. I don't. Not at all. Because I know the lifestyle. I know the ups and downs of this shit for real, for real. You know, and I know I'm about to explain to you reasons on why you see some pimps who did some beautiful pimping in ancient times. And in the recent times, you know, things are not so beautiful. It's reasons for that. You know, and they just might fit into the categories that I'm speaking on. So the first category why we gonna deal with the reason why some of you niggas is broke or going to be broke. Before we get to any other category, let's deal with this one right quick, because I could go hours upon hours just speaking on this one right here. The reason why some of you are broke right now or going to be broke, because you ain't doing no pimping. You're not doing no pimping. That's why. You know what I mean? Before we get to any of them categories, let's deal with category number one. You know what I mean? You're not doing no pimping. You know what I mean? You're not doing no pimping, man. P. Hey, why am I broke? Why I ain't got no money? Let's see. You're not doing no pimping. So easily, when you're not doing no pimping, you're not gonna have no money. Why? Because you ain't doing no pimping. And in order to really get some big time money out of big time hoes, you gotta do some pimping. You know what I mean? So right now, if you're currently fucked up and you might be sitting in your rental and you might say, damn, P, I got this piece of a bitch. Matter of fact, excuse me. I got 3 bitches. What's wrong? Why am I broke? No pimping. Because one thing about it, a pimp with standards and some game about himself, he not gonna maintain 3 motherfuckers who barely could even play good enough to be on the bench just to keep them around, just to say he got some hoes. He gonna let that shit go. You know what I mean? He gonna let that shit go. He don't even want that stain on his record. The fact to have 3 bitches and they barely even making a decent 1 bitch trap. Oh no, that's gotta go. I could do bad by myself. And let me say this, one thing about a real pimp, a real one, I didn't say a perfect one, because I've never seen a perfect pimp. But one thing about a real pimp that's governed by the spirit of pimping, a real one, hey man, when his money ain't right, when that money ain't coming in, when he fucked up, real pimp ain't thinking about no pussy. Now, if you still chipping, if you still sitting over there fucking on squares, if you still fucking on $200 and $300 bitches coming through the door, you know what I mean? Bitch been here less than you know what I mean, 24 hours. You know what I mean? We're not talking about, now I ain't talking to you because, you know, I done green shit when I first came to the game. I'm not even talking to you niggas that just got out the incubator with this shit. I'm not even talking to you. See me later once you at least got, you know what I mean? We used to say 10, but you little niggas ain't even lasting 5 now. But, you know what I mean? Come see me years later if you still here after your little run is over. You know what I mean? I just want to see if you still here after the run is over. Because I done seen people come in the game and have a nice run, and they was talking a whole bunch of shit. But oh my God, when that run was over, them niggas became boyfriends. Them niggas became husbands, man. Them niggas was employees. So, I'll see you years down the line. Right now, you talking, but it ain't gonna hit like it's supposed to because you just got in it and you just slipped on a banana peel and fell into something. I want to see if this really you. Now, hold on. Right, get them CDLs. All praises and for the game. I appreciate that. Bam, there we go. But yes, motherfucker ain't gonna be sitting over there maintaining that goofy ass shit. And let me also say that let's just stay with the no pimping. Oh my God, I'm trying to not make this into a 5-year video. But the no pimping, bitch said her head hurt. You know what I mean? Now all day long, she been listening to music. She been jamming. She been dancing. You know what I mean? She was, very energetic. She was vibrant. She been, vibrant and energetic all day. But now all of a sudden, it's time to go to work. And now all of a sudden, she talking about her hair hurt, or her feet hurt, or her chest. All of a sudden, you know what I mean? Oh my God, I don't feel too good. Now that it's time to go to work. And you accept that? Yeah, man, that's the reason why you broke. You know what I mean? You broke because, your ass, you understand me, ain't doing no pimping. When that bitch told you that she don't do the track, she only do the internet, and you allowed that bitch to stay in the room and only catch 2 dates a day, and she doing $150 dates, so that means the bitch only done made $300, and she still got to pay for the goddamn room, and you still got to feed the bitch. Yeah, that's why you broke. Yeah, that's why you broke. You broke because this just really it ain't in you. But you know what I'm saying? You're not doing no pimping. Bitch told you what she wasn't gonna do, and you accepted it. Get my likes to 800. Everybody hit the like button. This needs to be heard. You know what I mean? Bitch told you what she wasn't gonna do. You supposed to be the instructor, but you took instructions from the motherfucker that's supposed to be taking instructions, and you accepted it. And she told you like, nah, I don't do the track. I'm not. Matter of fact, what's that shit these bitches be saying? I'm not a streetwalker. She told you she wasn't a streetwalker, and you said, you know what? All right. And you sit up there, you understand me, and took out the Grey Poupon for a bitch, knowing that you broke, knowing that you got, that car note, knowing that your rent about to be due. You know all the necessities that you need to take care of, but you letting this bitch sit up there and dictate, what this gonna be and what this gonna be. No pimping. No pimping. Then some of you actually are sending bitches to the blade, but the bitch get to decide, how long she want to be down. No pimping. No pimping. And then got the nerve, some of you broke ass niggas be amongst each other talking about the track slow. You know what I mean? It's fucked up. I seen one individual with his, and I'm so tired. Some of you little niggas be having fantasies about this pimping. It's this one little nigga from Chicago that I don't know from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying? The party line used to have a Facebook group. And so basically everybody used to be on the group. And sometimes seeing her come on there talking shit. You know what I mean? Just doing shit on the blade, counting money, all in the mall. You know what I mean? Posting videos with hoes. You know what I mean? I was just showing out because, you know what I mean? Some of them actually been on there for a minute and they remember me prior to being in the game. So I used to come in there putting it on thick. But I never met this dude. But this dude be having pimp fantasies. He be telling people he met me. Balance, man. Shout out to you, man. You know what I mean? Blessings to the pimping. But he be having fantasies, man, about this pimping, man. He be lying to pimps talking about he met me and all this old goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say, man, not just to him, but another little dude that even told people he met Freeze on the E14 and you know what I mean, all of this shit. You niggas got to stop having fantasies about pimps. That is very homosexual of you to have fantasies about pimps that you have never met You know what I mean? And if you did see the pimping wouldn't want to even speak to you or be around you. Stop having fantasies about pimps. Let the women do that. You a man. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. There we go. But you know what I mean? Just having fantasies, you know what I mean, about this pimping. You know, goofy as hell. But the reason why I brought this little nigga up is because I remember him with some other broke ass niggas on dinosaurs with they broke ass, and they were just talking about how slow 27 was. And Freeze said, man, bro, I didn't even want to call you, man, because he knew. He knew. Because the little 3-piece that I had, the little 30 toes that I had at that time down on it, man, I was killing it. I was killing it. Come on, man. I had 2. I don't even want to tell you what the other 2 is because I want to give you niggas some ideas. You know what I mean? You know about 27, but it's a lot of shit you little niggas don't know. And you're going to have to do consultation for that. I'm not going to expose that to you. Then some of you know certain areas the Sinful P was fucking with, you know what I mean? But you don't have the information on how to fuck with them areas. So I ain't going to give you that. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, some people did learn about certain areas that I was messing with in that Paradise Valley and in that Scottsdale, but they don't have the game on how to sit up there and get the game out them damn areas. So what's the sense? You know what I mean? They not checking it like that. But yeah, he was with other little broke ass niggas, and they was just having a broke time talking about how 27 was so slow. And you know, Sin gonna keep it all the way 100. One of the hoes that I had at that time, you know what I mean? Now, of course, to the naked eye, she not in the face, she not no nothing amazing to look at. But she was everything to me. Yeah, she was beautiful than a motherfucker to me. You know why? Cause Sin attracted to hoes. I'm attracted to hoes. I like a ho-ho. You know? Now, of course, you know, my preference, you know what I mean? I like, you know, a fine, attractive, you know what I mean, Boston baked bean head ass bitch. But guess what? In this game, pretty is as pretty motherfucking does. So, you know what I mean? Even though amongst everybody else, you know what I mean? She wasn't the, you know, the best looking, but she was a hoeing motherfucker. She was a hoish ass bitch. And I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit got my dick on hard. I like a ho-ho. Seeing what's a ho-ho? You know what I mean? A bitch that's governed by the spirit, you understand me, of the game. She loved to hoe. It's not for Instagram. It's not for Facebook, Snapchat. You can take the social media away. She not doing it to go live and say, hey, live, and get the views and the likes and shit. The bitch like to hoe. She get a climax out of seducing and reducing the trick for everything that he got. She's a ho-ho. She love to dress like a hoe, talk like a hoe. She love the lifestyle. She can't be without a pimp. She like getting mashed on. She like getting game. She like discipline. She like structure. She's a ho-ho. You know, a ho-ho, when you got a hoe that's a hoe for real, for sure enough, when that bitch knows she ain't made, you know, standard, you know what I mean? You would be sitting over there, all right, bitch, you know what I mean? I'm going to just lay on here and let you take a little hoe nap, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? We'll come back out later. No, please let me stay out here. Please, I can't come in like this. I can't come in like this. Bitch got a little tired ass, $800, you know what I mean? She's sitting over there complaining about it. You know, bitch want to sit up there and stay down until the rapture come to make sure a pimp's trapped right. She's a ho-ho. She hoer. She's a hoeing motherfucker. It ain't about Instagram with her. She not doing shit to be in the story of dinosaurs and, you know what I mean, and all that other shit. No. She's a hoe. This is what she do for real. You dig? So, I just, like I said, I remember them just talking about how slow the blade was. And I just remember the money that I was checking out of that motherfucker at the time. Like, hey man, this is on the real. And I got the pimping. I could call the pimping right now and they'll confirm everything. I call the hoeing right now and they'll confirm everything. Hey man, I don't have no complaints about 27. I don't have no complaints about that motherfucker. You know why? Because I checked it. That's why. I believed in pimping. I believe in hoes staying down to come up. I didn't believe in the baby mama girlfriend shit that you niggas had going on, sending bitches outside, for 3 hours. What the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? So like I said, that's the reason why you niggas was broke. I remember certain niggas only having bitches down 3 to 4 hours. That's why you broke. That's why you broke. Oh man, she didn't catch nothing, for the 2 hours that she was down. Hey man, make that bitch stay down until, you understand me, she come up with it then. The fuck? Bitch ain't gonna be bringing her dusty broke ass around this pimping. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. That's why you broke. You broke because you didn't do no pimping. You know what I'm saying? Then some of y'all was in situations where, you was messing with, the casino, you know what I mean? You was sitting over there messing with, different other little outlets, the restaurant, the bars and things like that. And when that bitch asked questions, you didn't have an answer. You didn't allow the spirit of pimping to speak to you or chop it up with some pimping, you know what I mean, to basically supply the game. So you kept sending that bitch outside, you know what I mean? And then some of them, got so frustrated, because you didn't provide no type of inspiration, no type of information. And you just got upset with the bitch, for running out there, you know what I mean? And you kept throwing the ball out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? And then complain to the bitch why you didn't catch the ball, you know what I mean, before it went out of bounds. Why you didn't sit up there and jump 30 feet in the air before it went out of bounds and ran it in the end zone. Some of y'all niggas is like that. You didn't have no instructions to give to the bitch to get your money. Some of you got some beautiful, attractive, marketable women, but you didn't have any instructions, on how to, to get, basically, you understand me, to give to the bride so she can get your money. You just thought because of her ass and them titties in that face that everything was going to be all right. And that's why your money wasn't all right. So, like I said, man, so this won't be a 5-hour video. Man, of course, I'm going to move on. But when it comes to that no pimping category, I could just stay there. This is why a lot of you are broke. This is why some pimps be amazed. Like, damn, Pete just asked me for a jug and he had that little 4-piece and all of them bitches was marketable. He had them 4 hoes for months. He had them 4 hoes, you know what I mean, for 6 months. And now that little situation is over, you know what I mean, he talking about, he need a jug for this, for his rent. I'm in my mind like, goddamn, what was you over there doing with them? Was they selling pussy for free? Like, why? What happened? Again, no pimping. A lot of times it be because of no pimping, no instructions. It's certain individuals that's even coming across my mind now that curse certain hoes out because they was asking questions, because they wanted game. Universal, appreciate the 5. Certain hoes was asking for the game. They was asking for game. Okay, how should I do this? What do you want me to say? You know what I mean? How do I do this? Where you want me to go? And because the bitch was asking questions, niggas was sitting over there talking about some, man, you know what I'm saying? You already know what to do. Stop being lazy around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I've seen niggas do that. It wasn't the bitch. She wanted game. She wanted instructions. She desired pimping and just never got it. Real talk. But in the long run, it's going, like, okay, I'll give you this example. It's just like, okay, Before I leave category number one, let me drop this on you. That's just like when Freeze and Clyde was out there in California. Okay, Freeze got, you know what I mean, the Britney bitch, which was, I can't lie, you know, Britney was a track star. You know what I mean? Like that video game say, perfect. You know what I mean? How was her horn? Perfect. Like when it came to the blade, she was a killer. She really was. You know what I mean? Freeze got spoiled with that run. But okay, check it out. Clyde had that little black bitch, you know what I mean? And that black bitch was pretty as hell and had a nice little ass on her. The same bitch that I'm talking about, I think she's in New York in jail or maybe prison or something. But anyway, she had cut her boyfriend up. You know how that go. You know what I mean? Well, I spoke on that. If you want to know why have a pimp, go look at the video I did called No Hoe Wants to Be Alone. If you listen to that video in its entirety, you will have an outstanding understanding on why a woman would want a pimp or needs a pimp. I explained everything in totality. Within that 2 hours, you could just listen to No Hoe Wants to Be Alone. And I gave innumerable reasons on why, you know, the pimping is a necessity to a woman in the lifestyle. God bless you. But yeah, man, Clyde was sending that bitch outside, man. She was coming back with $160 and $180, man. You know, his pride was fucked up to the point where he was in the Greyhound calling me crying over the phone. True story. But you know, people don't want to bring that up. They don't remember. For some reason, they be having amnesia. You know what I mean? When they ever needed a shoulder to cry on or a person to vent to, it was always Sinful to Pee. You know, love your commentary. Baby, I love your profile picture. Thanks for that 20. Blessings to you. You know, I got to get used to looking at that pretty profile picture of yours. But yeah, man, no instructions. Now you got to think about this. You're on Cali Blades with a marketable bitch. Why is this pretty attractive black woman only bringing you $160 and she's been on this track for over 11 or sometimes even half of the day? You know? Now somebody might say, you know, maybe she didn't like him like that, which, you know, I can't really argue or debate with you, but it was really because of no pimping. No pimping. You know what I mean? Why was Britney Freeze hoe? Why was she coming in there with, you know what I mean, 22s and 17s and 16s and 23s and, you know, consistently every day? And his bitch coming with 160s and 180s and every now and then 240 or 3. No instruction, no pimping. You know? But yeah, let me just leave that, you know what I mean, because I could keep going off of that. But that's the reason why a lot of you are broke. And that's the reason why a lot of y'all are going to be broke. She was hiding at her boyfriend. No, it wasn't like that. You know, they used to look at the bitch. She used to be down. She used to be down like the Greyhound. You know? Oh, let me deal with this because this is still connected to the no pimping category. Let me deal with this category that's connected to the no pimping category. And it's called the look out for the bitch more than I look out for myself category. Yeah, that's another reason why you niggas is ending up broke. That's why some of y'all broke, and that's why some of y'all gonna be broke. Now, I understand you buying something for that hoe or them hoes, so they basically can have something to show for, you know what I mean, your pimping, the pimping that you gave them, the game. You know what I mean? You want your women to be a reflection of you. So that's why, you know, your women should be smelling good and looking good, riding good, and, you know what I mean, hair and nails done and everything, you know what I mean, with a place or places or, you know what I mean, if that's the way you want to do it. You know, as far as, you know, on the business side. But outside of that, attire, jewelry and a car and all of that, man, these are just regular things. I just got to be real with you. A woman, having designer clothes and see, because when you read a real pimp that got love for the hoeing, baby, he not gonna allow you to keep coming outside and you got backslidden teeth in your mouth. If your teeth are currently out of the will of God, and you got backslidden teeth in your mouth, your teeth are going backwards. Then you got about 2 or 3 teeth, that's at war with each other. They're ops. You got one tooth that's a GD, you got another tooth, on the other side that's a BD. You have rival gang teeth in your mouth. If that you have this in your mouth, a pimp that really loves you and fucks with you like that, he's going to take you to the dentist's office, baby. He's going to invest. Touch somebody and say, invest in the hoeing. My like should have been at 900, man. Get my likes up. We over 1,200 people. Why my likes is at 796? Do I need to stop? Get my likes up, man. Get my likes up to 900. Everybody hit the like button. Shout out to the Dunbar alumni. Blessings to you, fam. But again, if you have rival gang member teeth in your mouth, one tooth is over there, one tooth is over here, one tooth, is over there, one tooth, The pimping is going to invest in a hoe that has been taking care of his business. He's going to take care of you. Why? Because you are my business. And I know these squares is not used to a pimp saying this, but I love your motherfucking ashy ass, bitch. That's why. Brother, be quiet and just listen to the game. Stop asking all them silly ass questions. I love your ashy ass. I appreciate you, going out there executing my game, day in and day out. I appreciate you. I don't ever want you to let somebody or something deceive you into thinking that I don't love your motherfucking ashy. I ain't ashy. See, yes, she is, bitch. You got that little ashy part on your ankle. I seen you the other day. Stop lying to the pimper. You just, oh my God. Yeah. But the pimping that fucks with you is not going to allow, if he sees there's certain problems, the pimping is always going to beautify you. He's always doing things to increase your marketability. Why? Because not only does he got love for you and fuck with you, but increasing your marketability only means more currency, for the pimping. So of course the hoeing gonna be right. That's my point. So again, the pimping gonna take care of the hoeing. I had to put that out there. I have to bring clarity because no matter how good you teach, everybody got a different comprehension, which will lead to different interpretations, and a lot of time the wrong interpretation of what the teacher or preacher, pimp, motivational speaker is saying. So it's best to speak in simplicity so everybody can, understand. So again, it's a necessity for a hoe to be looking right. It's imperative for that woman to be a good representative of your pimping. Hold on, what did he say? Because I fuck with, I know he didn't say nothing out of bounds, but shout out to Suppover the Prince, though. Oh, I don't even see it. Okay. But again, I just had to get that out the way. Now, for the take care of the hoe, look out for the bitch more than myself, the P. Yes, it's a reason why could be the reason why you're broke. Because I know some so-called P's that will, buy a bitch. Oh man, Oh man, I don't want this to be a 5-year video. But you have some people that's pimping on hoes, and then you have niggas that's buying bitches. Lord, please don't let this be a 5-hour video. Listen, there's a difference from pimping on hoes and buying bitches. And let me bring the heat. Pimps do not buy bitches. You know what I'm saying? Pimps pimp on hoes. Pimps do not buy bitches. You have some niggas, they know how to make things look good on Instagram. But by pimps campaigning, pimps sometimes, end up getting into these busters and hoe trusters business. And we end up finding out that you're not a pimp. You're really just doing some Oscar Award winning acting on Instagram. And you know how to make things look good. And in all reality, you've been buying these bitches. What do I mean by that? The bitch basically ain't even gave you that amount of money for you to be spending that amount of money, on her. But because you're trying to buy the bitch, you know what I mean? Because you're trying to basically do everything in your power financially to maintain her when reality is you never obtained her. So how could you maintain something that you haven't obtained? But anyway, you have those who are constantly, looking for things that they can buy, looking for things that they can do, financially to basically maintain the bride. Even though she's escorting or catching dates and she's giving him the money, the nigga will turn right back around and spin the very same trap and then some, on the bitch to maintain her. So let's say, the bride, she's sitting over here making, $600 or $700. By the grace of God. She ain't really even checking it like that. She not checking no numbers, to be, thanking your maker for. She's not. But because he's endeavoring to maintain her, because he's endeavoring to, maintain his situation that looks pimpish on social media, he has to go all out of his way, to buy certain things and do certain things. And, oh, you want some new titties? Or you want this? Or you need something else with your ass? Or you need woo, 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 woo? Or you need this, He's buying the bit. It's different when a hoe is hoeing for it. Appreciate that, man. Good looking with the two, fam. Blessings to you. Love. It's different when you got a hoe that's given the loyalty and currency that deserves that type of treatment because she's hoeing on that type of level. So, you can be a blessing to her in that way. But when you got a bitch that is not really even giving it her all, and when I say giving it her all, she's not even putting in all the effort to even bring you back something, that's considered to be respectable, presentable, to you. But because she's a so-called badass bitch, she's a sorry ass hoe. But to these people, to these non-game motherfuckers, she's a badass bitch. He's doing everything in his power to basically shower her with gifts and do this and do that and do this and do that. And I've seen it. I've seen individuals who didn't put themselves first and put the bitch first. And I've seen those individuals, and once the bitch decided to expire and no longer, pay the man, whatever she was giving him, the little I like you money. Once the bitch did bounce, he didn't have nothing to show for that ordeal. What am I saying to you? He's a Irv Gotti the P ass nigga. Excuse me, let me remove the P. He's a Irv Gotti the T ass nigga. What do I mean by that? Meaning that he He did everything in his power financially to maintain that, only to end up without the bitch, only to end up bitter. Because notice what Irv said. He was like, you know what I mean? Oh, she came up. Exactly. And believe it or not, we even got people like that in the lifestyle. You got niggas that done bought the bitch a car, he done got the bitch a place, he done did this and he done did that, you know? And that's where, you know, and let me say this, some of us have a different mentality. Some of you guys were taught that once you get in position financially, that's how you pimp. You whoever you knock, you put them in position. You know what I mean? That's how a lot of these guys do it. You know what I mean? They get the bride, and as soon as he get the bride, he put her in the foreign, he put her in this and put her in that and put her in that. And he's thinking that he's gonna get every dollar that he invested in the bitch back in return. And let's just keep it real. Majority of the times, that don't work. Majority of the times, that does not work. Sin, how do you know? Because I'm not going to call certain niggas names, but some of y'all know different people that I'm even talking about without even mentioning them. And then get upset. Then want to sit up there and pull a gun or get into some gangster shit with a nigga that bumped you for the bitch. You know what I mean? Because really you mad because you don't want your secrets to be told, number one. Because after the real pimp and listen to what the bitch is saying within the interview, he gonna be like, damn. Yeah, he bought me this, he bought me that, bought me this, 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 bought me that. And then you come to find out this bitch ain't really been doing no hoeing. How did she get to have all of this and she not doing no hoeing? And I've seen certain individuals, hey, matter of fact, not even too long ago, not even, you know, and you know who I'm talking to. It's only for me and you to know who I'm talking to. You know what I mean? They don't know. So don't think that I'm fronting you off in front of the people. It's not like that, but just using you as an example. You know what I mean? I know somebody, you know what I mean? He was pretty much doing that, using his situation to compel bitches to fuck with him. And he was spending money and doing this and investing, and, you know, he was looking out for them, but wasn't looking out for himself. And we see how that played out. He asked me for some money less than a week ago. Now he broke. So again, no pimping, which is and that number two, that, you know, looking out for the bitch, you know, before looking out for self or not looking for self at all, that's still in the category of no pimping. Yeah, the nerve. That's how I felt, but I didn't go there because I know he was like, yeah, P man, I'm fucked up. Whoop, whoop. I'm not gonna go all into, you know, what was said. You know what I mean? Because this is not to clown him. This is just to give one of the many examples of, you know, no pimping. This is what no pimping, this is what this trick ass shit, you know, that you niggas think that's wise pimping, this is what this leads to. Now you broke. And now you asking another P for some money. But you didn't think about that when you was sitting over there, you know what I mean, going over here, and you was going on vacations with hoes. Listen, man, all these vacations that you, let me say that, I want you to hear, all these vacations that you niggas is having with these hoes that ain't even paying y'all like that, unpimpish. Totally unpimpish. And you guess what? You reap what you sow. You gonna reap what you ain't pimp for. Unpimpish. I want to say it again, unpimpish. Give my likes to 1,000. Unpimpish. All these vacations that y'all been taking with these hoes that ain't even been giving y'all accumulations like that, abomination. She ain't even gave you that type of accumulation and you having vacations with the bitch. Best definition of abomination. You know, unpimpish. You know, so yes, this is reasons why, you know, niggas is broke. Or the reasons why niggas is about to be broke. You know, so much to learn. Now, let's get into keeping up with the Joneses. I fall into that category because I've done it. Keeping up with the Joneses. Keeping up with the Joneses. Let's deal with that. You know, when I first came into the game, you know what I mean, I was around, you know what I mean, certain P's, man, that, you know, I have admired, you know, I was admiring them. You know, they was an inspiration. And, you know, especially those that I was really close to, I was around. And I told y'all, you know what I mean, at that time, you know what I mean, Goody was having it his way. Nice was doing his thing, but Goody was having his way. You know what I mean? Goody was doing his thing, man. You know what I mean? Goody was doing his thing, man. Can't take that away from Goody. Goody was mashing. Goody was having money out the ass. You know what I mean? Goody was having it his way, man. You know what I mean? You know, you talking about Me Too. Me Too what? Me Too movement? What did you talking about? I've got love for you, Mr. Reed. What you talking about? Shout out to Mr. Reed. But Goody was having it his way. He was on another level. You know what I mean? You know, jewelry out here, always shopping. You know what I mean? I don't know what, hey, if motherfuckers keeps putting goofy shit in the comment section, get them out of here, man. You know, we be trying to be merciful to the broads and things, but as far as these niggas, man, hey, man, get them on and get out gone, you know? Like I said, the best thing for a lot of y'all to do, man, is just really listen to this game right now. All these goofy ass questions about, hey, man, how Pimp put his socks on? Hey, P, you think you can ever make a, Me Too, keeping up with the Joneses? Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you was back in that time with Goody, you know, having it your way. I'm like, what? I'm like, what Mr. Reed on? But, of course, at that time, you know, Good was coming into the mall, man, you know, buying up everything. Buying up jewelry. You know? And I can't lie, man. You know what I mean? After seeing a lot of the shit that he was doing with his cars, you know, Goody putting, you know, you might not be into it, but I'm just showing you the shit he used to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, I need Ultras. He didn't even know how to say it right. Let me get my New Orleans voice. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You think you could go ahead and put that ostrich. I need that ostrich skin, you know what I mean, in the bins. We're good at with you know, yeah, we thinking, yeah, no. I need you to put that in there. You're gonna have to hook that shit up. I need that ostrich. Give me that ostrich. You know, skin in that bins. You know, he was just, and I need that bin, I need that Goody. I need Goody in the back of the window. Yeah, put Goody in the back of the window. You know what I mean? Yeah, hook that sound system up. You know what I mean? Yeah, hook my 2 trucks up. Hook them up too. You know what I mean? So yeah, this summer, you know what I mean? I'm gonna put the little bins, I'm gonna put that on 22s. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to put the trucks on 28s. You know, Goody was like that. That's just how Goody was. You know? He trying to go way out. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be hurting them, you understand me, this summer and shit like that. Yeah, these boys sit up there, they think they doing some goddamn pimp. Nigga ain't doing no pimping, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to show these niggas, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Hey, what's going on with you, P? Yes, indeed, baby. How them hoes treating you? How them hoes treating you? They sitting up there getting your money? You know? So, you know, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? I like some of the shit that he was doing. Now, of course, let's tell the truth. I wasn't having money like Goody at the time. I wasn't having money even like Nice at the time. Who else was around? Like CC. Man, these are names, man. You know, CC, of course, locked up. May the mercies of God be with him to get out that situation. But yes, man, CC was doing his thing. E Noble was doing his thing. You know what I mean? Grit was doing all right. But anybody that know Grit history, you know what I mean? You already know. But motherfuckers was doing their thing. Lil Daddy, you know what I mean? Was, you know, Lil Daddy be on and off. But like I said, around this time in New Orleans, man, it was motherfuckers that was, doing all right. They was doing their thing, man. You know? And I'm a young nigga. And yeah, man, I gotta have it. So of course, when we used to go to the mall, I'm trying to shop like they shop, knowing I don't have the money like that to be trying to shop the way that they shopping. And I know how that feel. Young pimps be going to the mall, you be going places with other pimps, and that make you feel some type of way, you know what I mean, when a pimp just keeps showing out. He keep doing, you know what I mean? The feds are listening. They listening to what? What, they listening to shit that happened in '07 about us shopping in malls? Let them listen. The feds is listening. Prince, you ain't had to delete that. You could have let that stay. You know what I mean? Yeah, you could have let that stay. The feds is listening. Let them listen. Yeah, the feds, they listening, saying they listening. Let them listen. But yeah, man, you know what the feds gonna do now about the shopping that we did in 2007 at the mall? I'm just asking you, what are they gonna do? We're in 2022. The money is spent. What are they gonna do? We were in 2007, and then let me ask you this: where they going? What witnesses? Who they gonna get? The feds, they listening, saying they listening. Let them listen. You know what I mean? The feds, they listening, saying they putting saying was shopping. He was shopping in New Orleans. He was shopping. They was listening. Listen, man. Again, I know what it's like, and I know that some of y'all be doing y'all best to try to keep up with the Joneses. That was another reason why, you know what I mean, negligence on my part that led to that case that I ended up catching. Because at that time, all I could think about was being 10 deep by the summer or more. Because I just wanted to come back to New Orleans, man, 10 deep, you know what I mean, around nice and goody, you know what I mean, having my way at the time. That was my one. I was like, yeah, man, I already know. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready to come back to New Orleans, you know what I mean, shining on them. You know what I mean? Because certain things had been in my head. Listen, man, when you walk in Goody house, sometimes, it was a regular thing, man, Good to have his jewelry just laying around, especially around somebody like me. Of course, Sin wasn't gonna he knew Sin wasn't gonna take nothing. But the times we come to Good's place, Good got his jewelry, money all laid out and shit like that. And just imagine if you got a bitch and she gave you a tight ass, $600, and you hearing about niggas like, yeah, man, little bitch sit up there, you know what I mean, hit for that little 84 today. Huh? Yeah, she gave me that little 8400. Gave me that little 8400. I told that bitch, you know what I mean, you're gonna have to step it up, you know what I'm saying? You fucking with a pimp, baby, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you fucking with a pimp. This little 8400, man, this ain't shit. I'm gonna end up spending this shit up today. That's how a nigga used to talk, bitch. You know what I mean? This 8400 that you here for, that you trying to cause he was saying the bitch was begging for time. Like, I just gave you $8,400. He was like, bitch, what's $8,400 to me? I'm getting ready to spend that shit today. You fucking with a pimp, bitch. You not fucking with one of these dumbass niggas in regular niggas in New Orleans. You fucking with a pimp, bitch. What's 8,400? That's the way Goody was be talking to them hoes. So I admire Goody. So like I said, you know what I mean? Give and it shall be get. But Clyde, appreciate that, man. Good looking. Yeah, he was checking it. Yeah. King Difference, the bitch was, and I ain't gonna lie, the bitch that I'm talking about, she looked tired today. Sin gonna keep it 100. I ain't gonna say too much because somebody like, girl, Sin was live and he said you look tired. She got two little gold teeth in her mouth now. She got herself a little husband. She done put on some weight. She got booty do. You know what I mean? Seeing what booty do. Her stomach sticking out more than her booty do. She got the booty do now. You know what I mean? But at that time, when Goody had this hoe that I'm talking about, ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord. I know he had some good times with that. You know what I mean? Because that bitch, man, that bitch used to be so right. And you know what I mean? When you first get into the game, you know what I mean? You like being around that whole bitches sitting over there, you understand? Come on, I just gave you that. Why can't I spend time with you? Please? What's name gave you that much? And you spent almost a day with her? Bitch, I didn't spend no motherfucking day with her. Bitch, stop quit motherfucking lying on me. Now lie on me a motherfucking again and see if I don't come over there and knock your motherfucking ass out. You know what I'm saying? And oh my God, I'm just saying, I just want to spend time with you. I just want to spend time with you. You know? So of course, you know what I mean, man? Me seeing the way that Goody was spending money, you know what I mean? Because at this time, you gotta remember, you know, around that 07 and 08 and shit like that, Crown Holder and Ann Hardy and what's that other little shit that was popping? Man, Goody used to go up in there, man, buy all of that shit. And then be sitting up there talking about, yeah, I bought all that shit, man. I ain't even gonna wear it. I'm thinking about even taking all that shit back. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna wear that shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I bought all of it. Yeah, Von Dutch, all of that shit. He used to just come in there and buy the store. He said, man, he's like, man, I might sit up there and get that shit out to some bums and some shit, man. I ain't even gonna wear it. True. Maybe it was in your area, but no, true religion wasn't being worn in no damn New Orleans in no 07, 08. No. You know what I mean? If somebody might say something different, but seeing don't remember nobody wearing no true religion in 2007, 2008 in New Orleans. Now, you know, but getting back to the message at hand, I know certain young P's be trying to keep up with other young P's or older P's that's having it their way. And that's how a lot of niggas go broke. Because they see certain people, especially now, they see certain people shining on Instagram. And so it become a competition thing. Instead of him focusing on his pimping and improving, you know, what the fuck he got going on, he's so busy looking at what the next man got going on. And you know what I mean? No, you're not in the position to even do that. You're not in the position, especially, you know what I mean, when you go to Vegas and you shopping with Pimps, and Pimps is coming out with, you know, 6 and 7 big ass Louis bags. Or maybe you done been with the pimping and they come up in the Louis store. You had this type of experience. You know what I mean? Because that's how they used to treat Nice and Goody, but especially Good. They come up in the Louis store and they already know you. They already pulling out their wine. They're like, oh, hi, Mr. Chin. Hey, how y'all doing up in here today, baby? We were expecting you. Oh my God, what did you want today? What can we do for you today? They already pulling it out. They already, when they came with the shit, right. They already pulling it out. Why? Because they know you a spender. Come on, man, get my likes to 1,000. I've been told y'all, let me stop. Get my like, make them likes get up to 1,000. Everybody hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click on the subscribe and the bell button. Click on the subscribe and the bell button right now. You know, now I ain't gonna play no joke. I ain't trying to kill nobody. You know, but yeah, get my likes over 1,000. Everybody hit the like button. You know, but when they come back, you know what I mean? They pulling out them glasses. This is when you know they like this customer. You know what I mean? When they pull out, they come back, you know what I mean? With the, you're right, the champagne, and they got the glasses out, and everybody happy and smiling and shit. Yeah. You know? So, again, if you didn't have these experiences and you don't have the money, you know what I mean? Especially if they do you wrong, they just look past you. He's like, oh yeah, hey Mr. Chin. And then he's like, oh, this your friend? Oh, hi friend. Hi friend of Mr. Chin. No. Matter of fact, I'm saying, hi friend of Mr. Pimpin'. Oh, you a friend of the Pimpin'? Oh, okay. Yes, the Pimpin' that's come to purchase everything. I see you with the Pimpin'. Oh, who is that? Oh, this is just a friend of the Pimpin'. He's just here with the Pimpin' while the Pimpin' just buys everything up. He's just here to just look, just like everybody else, just looking at the Pimpin', just buying everything up in here. You know what I mean? That's all. Yeah, that's all. And yes, that's gonna make a young pimp feel some type of way. You know what I mean? When all them white folks, you know what I mean, just catering. Oh my God, it's nice to see you. Oh wow. Oh, I see that you. Oh, did you? Oh, you got. I see you got her that purse. Oh wow. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. That Louis. That looks so great on you. That looks great on you. Did you get that magazine we sent? Yes, our October catalog is soon to come in. Yeah, you're gonna. Oh my God, you're gonna love what we have coming in next. You know that's how they treat. That's how they treat you when they know you. And at this time, touch somebody they didn't know sin like that. They knew Goody, but they didn't know me like that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that'll make you feel some type of way when you going in them stores or when you going to the dealership. You know what I'm saying? When you sitting over there, you know what I mean? The pimpin' was able to just do what he want to do. The pimpin' get to get whatever car he want. The pimpin' get to get whatever jewelry he want. Now some, not into custom jewelry. I mean, hey, but yeah, Goody was into the custom jewelry. He just everything got to be custom. Man, he was into the custom jewelry. You know what I'm saying? All of that. When I think of Goody, I think of that Juvenile song, acting like a nigga that ain't never had shit. If you ever get a chance, listen to that. Some of y'all don't know that. Most of y'all probably do. But Juvie used to have a song, you know what I mean, called "Acting Like a Nigga That Ain't Never Had Shit." That make me think of Goody. You know what I mean? That's Goody. You know what I mean? Spinning on anything he want at that time, doing what he want to do. And of course, when you a young nigga, you trying to keep up. And I had to learn, man, this shit gonna cause you to go broke. And then once you really find out the true definition of money, you'll see why am I doing this? I'm a broke nigga trying to convince other broke niggas that I ain't broke, which is only gonna make me broker. Think about that. You know what I mean? I'm a broke nigga trying to convince other broke niggas that I'm not broke. That's only gonna make me broker. So I had to get out of that real quick. Just like you need to get out of that real quick. If you know that your money is not like that, stop trying to do that. I've seen certain pimps, you know what I mean, because this certain pimp had a mansion, or this one had a certain the size of the house. Now he gotta get a house that's bigger than that. I gotta have a pool, you know what I mean, that's bigger than his pool. When I go live in my house, it gotta be, hold on, one of the coldest on this YouTube, 100K by the winter. Blessings to the game. Nola, appreciate that 20. Thank you. Good looking. I gotta have a bigger pool. Matter of fact, let me pick somebody. Divine, you know what I mean? He got a 2-story house. I gotta go way out. I gotta get a 3-story. And then you know what's sad? Is when you find out, and not saying literally, but let's just say Divine, you know what I mean, he got the house on a gangster deal. Let's say Divine got a big ass 2-story house on a gangster deal. But I don't have the same connections. I don't know the same people that Divine do. You know what I mean? And, I'm trying to compete with Divine, not knowing that he got the house on a gangster deal. And now I'm trying to compete with him, and I get a house, you know what I mean? He got the 2-story, I need the 3-story, but I'm spending real money though. While Divine sitting over there staying in a 2-story, you know what I mean, big ass house only paying, $2,600 a month. I'm at this 3-story, paying, damn near $6,000 a month. I know some individuals like that. Over $6,000 a month. I'm thinking that he paying this around the same thing I'm paying. P over there paying $2,500, $2,600, or he might even have be staying in that house paying less than $2,000. You got niggas in Vegas, man, that's staying in mansion homes and they paying less than $2,000 a month. And you trying to compete with somebody not knowing what's going on. That's why, what am I saying? That's why it's best to focus on you. You only gonna go broke. You only gonna go broker by trying to impress or compete with other broke niggas like you. So you need to come to the same revelation that I came to, the same realization that I came to. What? That all of us are broke. Why are you competing with other broke niggas? You're only gonna end up broker. Get that out your mind. Oh, I gotta get two, Bentleys. He got one Bentley. I gotta get two Bentleys now. You know what I mean? Damn. He got $100,000 chain. I gotta sit up there. And then some of you ain't even getting it out of whole ass. You got these people deceived. You taking a little money out the whole ass. Then you putting it with loans and shit. You know what I mean? To get the 200,000. Now I got a quarter $250,000 around my neck, nigga. Step your little $100,000 ass up. Broke niggas competing with other broke niggas. You're only gonna be broke in the end. And both of y'all broke asses is just gonna be laughing, about how broke y'all are now. Remember when we, did this? Remember when we did that? Remember when, we was competing and now we broke now? You know what I mean? You talking the truth, though. Don't get no credit on nothing. Thank you. I'm speaking from personal experience. I'm just trying to not say no names. But I've seen so many people go broke trying to compete with the next broke nigga. This is a broke mentality. Oh man, he got the Ferrari. You niggas are so concentrated, you so focused on niggas that you're not even thinking about the bitch. This ain't even about women no more. Niggas be buying clothes and jewelry and getting cars. First thing that come to mind, oh yeah, I'm about to kill his ass now. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh shit, they gonna love me in this, man. Yeah, they gonna be hating like a motherfucker in this, man, when they see me. Yeah, man. Yeah. That nigga gonna die when he see this shit right here. Motherfucker gonna have a heart attack when he see this shit right here, man. Yeah, real talk around this bitch, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Yeah. No clouded diamonds around here. Yeah. You trying to, niggas, for real, niggas be getting this jewelry, these cars, these everything they do, they thinking about another man. Ain't even thinking about no woman. Ain't even thinking about no women. Ain't even thinking about himself. You know what I mean? He thinking about, competing with another nigga. Get these niggas off your mind. Do me a favor, get my likes up to 1,100, man. We got damn near 1,200 people up in here. Everybody hit the like button so we can touch 1,100 likes. But focusing on other niggas is going to cause you to be broke. Excuse me. To be broken in, because you already broke, for real. P, what you talking about? I got over $500,000 right now. Again, when you know the true definition of money, you'll know that you don't have no money. You have money. See, the thing in the pimp game, you have money to people that don't have money. Oh man, I'm hood rich. You have money to people who that don't have money. So again, if you have a nickel, it's impressive to somebody who doesn't have a penny. But the truth is, you still don't have a dime. And then to the individual that has a dime, that's shitting on the nigga with a penny, the dime is still not a dollar. You know, and on and on and on and on and on. You don't have no money. If you don't have enough money to take your family out of poverty, you don't have no real currency. If you don't have the power, if you don't have enough money to basically create, ways of opportunity for your family, to generate legal currency, so now they don't have to do anything contrary, that can possibly end them in a correctional facility. If you don't have the power to stop that, you really don't have no money. You don't. So again, all of us are broke. So why be a broke nigga trying to impress other broke niggas or deceive other broke niggas that your broke ass ain't broke, when reality is all of us are broke? I just sit back sometimes, even on dinosaurs, I be just listening to other people trying to shit on other people. I be seeing broke people shitting on other broker people. But all of us are broke. It makes no sense. It make no sense for me to shit on you when I'm broke too. We all broke. And again, before I go to my next topic, some of y'all remember when I told you about the two young pimps shitting on each other. Nigga, I got way more Louis than you. I got way more Gucci than you. You know what I mean? I got way more. I got way more. Yeah. And I'm just thinking to myself, these are two pimps arguing about how much money they done gave the white man. You know what I mean? It was like, when you really think of it from the eyes of the game, this is a very hoish conversation. For two pimps, you don't own the company. You don't preside over Gucci. You don't preside over Louis. You're not presiding over Louis Vuitton. You don't even have a percentage. But you bragging about how much money you done paid, a gay owner or something. Man, come on, man, knock this shit up. It's a very hoish conversation. That's something hoes argue about. I gave him way more money than I paid him. Bitch, you don't even pay daddy like that. Bitch, you only gave him $400 a day. Bitch, I'm trapping. Bitch, I'm doing over 2,000 and woo. Bitch, you don't even pay daddy like that. That's a hoish conversation. That's why it's so important to be governed by the spirit of pimping. So you won't participate in hoish conversations. How many times have you just sat back as a pimp and you watch 2 or 3 or more grown ass women go back and forth like children? You ain't even paid daddy like that. Bitch, you had a terrible week. I don't even see how you can call yourself a hoe. And that whole week, you probably gave daddy like, a little bit over 1,000 or 2,000 something, bitch. You should take hoe out your name. I don't know why you got 304 in your name. Bitch, I paid daddy. They arguing about who paid daddy more. And when I seen these two young pimps going back and forth over that, that's what they was doing. They was arguing about who paid daddy more. Oh, y'all not ready for that. But again, reasons why you're broke. Reasons why you're going to be broker in the future. Reasons why you're going to have fly ass pictures and videos of what you used to do, or the hoes you used to have, the cars you used to drive, and be broke, in the end. These are just some reasons out of the innumerable. No pimping. Looking out for the bitch more than you look out for yourself. Keeping up with the Joneses and all of that shit. Yeah, this is what leads to that. And I want to just say, and this is not the shit on them, because they were my, some inspirations in the beginning. But you do know that in the end, and this is not, I'm just showing you, I'm giving you the reality of what happens. Because when you don't preside over your money right, I had to be a blessing to Goody. Not gonna go all into all of that. I had to, in his I had to, look out, of course, for Nice. These were the individuals that, was influencing. These were the same individuals that were compelling. These were the keeping up with the Joneses. After I said what I said, you didn't come up. Okay, keeping up with the Joneses, man. It's just simply, trying to basically keep up, with the niggas around you. I'm just simplifying it, according to my lifestyle. Pimping, pimps that's pimping greater or better or having more money than you, and you still spending money, you trying to put on the front, like you're pimping on the same level as them. You're living off the earnings like them. That you checking your hoes is hitting licks and breaking tricks, on the same level that they hoes is. So you trying to spend money like they spend money. When in reality, you don't have the money to be doing this. Keeping up with the Joneses. You hitting the mall when you really should be saving your money. This is keeping up with the Joneses. You broke. That bitch just brought you $600 by the grace of God. But you up in here trying to spend money, or at least appear like you spending money with individuals that's checking racks out of each hoe. You didn't even check a rack tonight. But you trying to compete with individuals that's checking racks out of each hoe consistently every day. Keeping up with the Joneses. Okay. Let me see. I gotta have this house. I gotta, Divine got this house. My house gotta be bigger. But your credit fucked up. You need to, I don't give a fuck. I don't know who gotta, my bitch gotta take a loan. Somebody gonna take a loan out of something. I know individuals like that. I don't care who take out a loan. I don't care woo. I don't care what gotta be, whatever. I gotta have this car. I gotta have this house. Cause I gotta compete against Divine. Divine got a Ferrari. You know what I mean? I need a 2023 Ferrari. You know what I mean? I need that. As a matter of fact, I need 2 of them. You know what I mean? Take out another loan. But we don't have money like that. You haven't made it. Don't worry about all of that. Get it. And you have individuals, no matter how, they got to fuck up their credit, no matter how they got to fuck themselves off, they're going to compete against the next man. And they're going to try to make it seem like they're doing some hell of a pimping when they really fucking themselves off. You know what I'm saying? Credit all fucked up. Then took out so many loans trying to keep up with motherfuckers. Exactly. Yeah, let that go. But, again, when I think about, keeping up with the Joneses, of course, a lot of people gonna come up. But like I said, let me sneak this in that too. The bigger than life image on social media. The bigger than life image on social media. I repeat, the bigger than life image on social media. Some people have created a image that's not them. Hey, Paulina, hey, baby. You know what I mean? They created an image on social media that they have to live up to. They've created a bigger than life image that now they have to live up to. And what's fucked up is this is going to be their demise. We have a lot of individuals, because of what they've done on Instagram, that's what people know them for. So if they're not doing that, they pretty much have fallen off. This is how a lot of people go broke. And this is how, let me put this in. This is how a lot of people go to prison. How do they go to prison? certain individuals in the pimp game created an image that was bigger than life on social media. And because they had to keep that image up, they started mixing it to fix it. And what I mean by that is, they wasn't just depending on a hoe to go get it. They had to get involved with some other shit to make all of this shit, look like it was some pimping going on, when in reality, it was some extracurricular activities going on to make this look like this was the pimping. Let me expound and say something more profound on the matter. For example, right? Let's say, you come to, let's say if I create an Instagram page and flyer than life 16, the pimp. Or I create an Instagram page called Mr. I Cost. All right? Matter of fact, yeah, we'll just create it like a creative player. We'll do it just like they do. A creative pimp. So let's take this pimp. They got tattoos everywhere. He tatted up. His name is Mr. I Cost, the pimp, on Instagram. And every time you come to his page, you seeing Lambos, Ferraris, different houses. You see him in Dubai. You see him in Bora Bora. And only time you see women around him, the women that be around him, these bitches look like something that Prince would fuck. And if you don't know the women that Prince was with, you wouldn't even understand what I just said. But Prince only dealt with women that look like they never shitted a day in their life. So he's only around women that look like they was around Prince. All right? And every time you look on his page, he's pimping and he like, yeah, man, shout out to my people, in Bora Bora, I'll be over there. And no, I don't have to bring clothes there because where I'm going, I already have clothes, a house, hoes, money, and all that there, And then hashtag when you really pimping it. Hashtag when you really getting to it. Hashtag I am that nigga. Hashtag I been that nigga. Hashtag came out the womb with it. Hashtag you niggas couldn't see me through God's eyes. Hashtag flyer than anyone in your family. Flyer than the God you, hashtag flyer than the God you serve. Appreciate that, famo. Good look, appreciate that 10. So, he has a bigger than life. Every time you see his page, he's in different countries. He's different cars, different exotic, beautiful women. He's with celebrities of all genres of music. Like he just purchased the $80,000 painting. He's on another level. You know what I mean? $80,000 painting, baby. He's stunting on another level. Now, with creating an image like this on social media, now you have to live up to it. You have to keep going. You can't just have all this fly shit on there and then you drop from that. So let's say if the bitches that he had, the situation that he had going on, he might have had a hoe, because some guys have situations like that. The hoe is fucking with this very wealthy trick, that's seeing her 2 times a month. Every time he see her, he giving her, 50 or more, So he's really, spending money on this bitch. Okay? So because of the situation that he once had, that's why all the pictures and videos are fly like that. But what he didn't understand that all runs come to an end. And this is what happens to certain people. When that run was up, instead of him admitting that situation is done with, Instead of him admitting that that situation has now expired, he's created an image that's bigger than life. So I can't, he's used to the clout. He's used to celebrity bitches. You know, just imagine going live and you have certain R&B singers in your live in the comment section. Just imagine going live, you representing pimping, and you got different actresses from movies flirting with you. And because of that type of attention, you know, just imagine Instagram models and stuff like, oh my God, like if I'm gonna choose a pimp, it's gonna be you. If I'm gonna sell my pussy, it's definitely gotta be for you. Oh my God, you're so fine. Oh my God, I don't want to be pimped on, but you're just so sexy. I'm ready to be pimped on. You know? And so he got all of these square bitches just saying all of this square ass shit in this comment section. And he don't want to let the clout go. He feel like he that dude. He feel like he God in the flesh. He can't go back to being a regular dude on Instagram. He don't want to be like the regular peas on Instagram. He can't do it. So guess what? If the family that he's now presiding over is not generating enough money where he can keep up that image, he's going to get involved in some other things. Why? Because he wants to maintain his image. And we've had some pimps that actually got involved, you know what I mean, into drugs. You know what I mean? They start, you know, left the game, backslid from this pimping, start selling drugs, start getting into other hustles. Why? So they can maintain a image. This whole dough that's coming in right now is not good enough right now to help me maintain my image. So I have to get involved in other things. I'm going to have to sit up there and, you know, get some loans. I might have to sell some drugs. I've got to hustle. I got to do whatever I got to do. Because I got to be the man. I'm used to being the man. I'm used to counting money. I'm used to doing this and doing that. I'm used to tearing it up. And, you know, hey, you know, you know, when that case happens, let's talk about that now. Now you done got into another lane to help maintain your image. But what you didn't think about was the consequences of that. And so now you're participating in other things that's totally contrary to you. And now you done caught this fucking case, and now you done embarrassed yourself. Now you got people in the game saying, oh man, this nigga, I knew he wasn't no pimp. It was too good to be true. I knew he couldn't fuck with me. I knew he was never on my level. I knew that he was never, look at him, man. He got drug charges, woo, woo, woo. By you putting yourself, appreciate that ruler, appreciate that honey, man, good looking. Blessings to you, fam. By you putting yourself, you know, in a position like that, now you made provisions for people to speak down on you. You gave your haters a license to discredit you, to minimize you, to completely disrespect you, to say that you never was. Now they can make up history because of the recent shit that you got, these recent charges that you got that has nothing to do with the pimping, has nothing to do with the game. Now you have given a permission slip to all your haters to say that, you know what I mean, yeah, he always been doing this. He always been doing that. So this is why I encourage all the young P's, no matter how hard they get, no matter how, you know, shit, you done lost your image. You know, when you used to go live on Instagram, all the little fine bitches was in there, and now all of a sudden, you know, when things ain't hitting like that no more, and you ain't riding in that, you ain't driving that, you ain't living in that place no more, you not counting that much no more, you know, you're going to have to encourage yourself. You can't get involved in no other shit. You're going to have to keep this pimping and be like a real pimp. What is a real pimp? Hey, man, you know, the materialistics come and go. It's an expiration date with that shit. You got to maintain your characteristics through it all. So when that situation expires, you just make sure your identity and your character doesn't expire with it. But we have individuals, of course, like I said, created an image and they started doing things so they can maintain their image, you know, which caused them to be in jail, which caused them to be in prison, which caused them to be fucked up, which caused them to get out of prison and didn't have anything to come home to. Oh, I'm giving you reasons on why you broke or might end up broke. You know, hurting when you've created an image that is bigger than life on Instagram, Snapchat, or YouTube, or whatever. Now you feel like, man, I gotta live up to this now. And oh, let me slide this in. Sometimes it don't be selling drugs. Sometimes it could be, and I have to go there. You know, I have to go there. Always remember that the game gonna spank you though, but certain individuals will allow certain bitches to come into their life and she's disrespectful. She's neglectful to his instructions. She does not, clearly don't want to be pimped on, but she makes money. And guess what? It's through her that he'll be able to, you know, maintain his image. You have individuals like that. Just so he can appear outside or on social media, appear to be, you know, pimping, appear to be that dude. He will accept disrespect. He will accept a bitch rebellion. He will accept, you know, giving instructions and they not being followed because the bitch got her own instructions. So yeah, you know what I mean? I hear what P's saying, and yeah, I really wish I was pimping for real, but I mean, I got an image to, some people, their image is all they have. You have to realize some people have never been anybody in life before catching Instagram fame for stunting. So, you know, and that's why I love this game, because guess what? When you motherfuckers met me, I was in an empty ass room. Yeah. When you met me, man, I didn't have bitches around me talking about grape. I didn't have that going on. Yeah, when you met me, man, I wasn't standing by a whole bunch of cars and bitches shaking their booty in my face and people feeding me grapes and, you know, constantly got to count money, and I didn't have that. You know? Yes, sir, Prince. I didn't have that. You met me in an empty ass room. And you used to be glued to your screen for 2 to 3 hours or more sometimes. Listening to a man in an empty ass room. Till somebody said that man with the empty ass room. But the house was in Scottsdale. But they didn't know. Yeah, the house was in Scottsdale, but so what? It was still in an empty ass room. You know? It was no jewelry shown. It was no money shown. So they can't use that the house was in Scottsdale, so what? You know? Flash Louis Vuitton scarves. Hey man, it's still in an empty ass room. After a while, you know what I mean? What's a Louis Vuitton scarf to a nigga that's pulling up, you know, in Phantoms and Ferraris? And that's why you have to understand. That's why a lot of niggas was angry at me. They was like, damn, what am I doing? And why are they listening to Sinful if I'm the one counting the money? If I got strippers in my video pouring milk on their booty, if I got, you know what I mean, bitches in my video shaking their titties, if I'm constantly counting money and talking about money, why they listening to him? He in an empty room. He in an empty room. You know? No, baby, you go look at them old videos, baby, I always had water. Yeah. If you go look at them videos, you're going to see Sin drinking Core. You're going to see Sin drinking Fiji. You're going to see me drinking all type of water. You know, that always, but this deal of the days, of course, I still used to drink a lot of juice, but yeah, Sin always been drinking water. That ain't nothing new. Drinking out the Pimp cup. Well, I wouldn't call it a pimp cup, but the cup was gold, though. It was gold. But again, you have the bigger than life itself image created on social media. The P ass niggas eventually they go broker. These are the reasons why you're broke now or eventually will be broke, because you're too busy trying to maintain an image that is totally contrary to that which you're presiding over right now. The money that you have in your accounts, you know what I mean, your liquid cash, you know that you don't have it like that. You know, it's best to just be yourself. I'm so glad that y'all know I'm broke. It feels so good. The liberty that comes with you guys just knowing I'm broke. I don't have to put on images or anything like that. Why? Because you guys already know I'm broke. I don't have to sit up there and count out money or do anything or talk, you know, the rich talk and all of that. Why? Because you know that I'm broke. I told you that I was broke. So I don't have to put on a facade or an Oscar Award performance. Why? Because I'm pimping with the truth. Learn from that. Don't pimp with lies. Pimp with the truth. Nobody can expose you when you pimp with the truth. They can only give confirmation to the information that you've already given them. That's it. You know? Saying I've been confused how I just came home and niggas still broke years later. I'm giving you the reasons why they broke now. Listen to me, I'm not done yet. Oh, I'm not done. We over 2 hours. I'm trying to not make this a 3-hour video. But man, it's just so much that I have to say. After this video, you're gonna understand why niggas is broke. Niggas be getting out of prison like, damn, how did I come home and I got this now and you still broke? You gotta understand, a lot of people are still recovering from the time when they was flossing on social media. Certain people's credit is so fucked up from the things that they did in times past just to impress social media. They went out of their way. They took loans. They took so many loans out just to impress social media. And right now, some people have a bigger than life itself image on social media, but just stay tuned. Just keep watching the show. You know what I mean? Most of the time, damn near all the time, it doesn't end well. Yeah, it don't end well. It don't. Okay, we moving on to another category. You know, I feel it in my heart. I didn't even, you know, have this in mind at first, but this just came in my heart. You know what I mean? We got to deal with the kind-hearted P. We got to deal with the kind-hearted, naive, you know, the P that thinks that everybody's a PP. The P that, we're not talking about the P that looking out for the bitch before you're looking out for the self, before you look out for herself. Now we got to deal with the pimp that think that everybody pimps. So he looks out for everybody that claims to be pimps before he even look out for himself. We got to we got to talk about the deceived, the motherfucking gullible, you know what I mean, want everybody to like him. You know, we got to talk about him. Yeah, we got to talk about him. The nigga that give everybody a jug. You know? Thank you, Miss K. Thank you, baby. He gives everybody a jug. He give everybody a jug. A nigga can climb out the garbage can and say, hey, P, what's going on, P? Yeah, man, I'm fucked up, man. I know you see me just get out that trash can, you know what I mean? But I'm smashing about mine, man. Don't let the appearance be the interference, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm just going through it to get to it right now, baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that garbage can, you know what I mean, deceive you, man. Really mashing about mine, you know what I mean? These bitches just stupid right now, and they not looking at a real one, you dig? Damn, P, you just got out that trash? Yeah, man, you know how sometime a pimp got to go in the trash can about his, man. I didn't have enough money to afford a hotel, man, so, you know what I mean, it was so cold outside, baby. I had to sit up there and get in the trash can, you know what I mean, for some heat around here, man. But don't let that deceive you. I'm still a pimp. Yeah, don't let, yeah, I just need a jug around this motherfucker, a good jug, you know what I mean, to put me back on my feet and knock a bitch off this concrete, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These bitches, you know what I'm saying, is really sitting over here just choosing up, you know what I mean, on scrubs and niggas, you understand me, they ain't really rolling around on dubs, baby. But you know what I'm talking about? Even though I've been through what I've been through and just got out the garbage can, I'm still the man around this bitch. Yeah, don't get it fucked up. Yeah, don't get it fucked up. I might have sat up there and just got out the trash, but you know what I mean? I'm soon to be checking it out a hoe's ass. You know what I mean? Just stay tuned, man. Yeah, just stay tuned. It's still pimping with me, man. Don't let that trash can fool you. All right, P, I see you. Yeah, man, I was wondering, man, if you could give me some of them dividends. You know what I mean? Give me a jug, man. You know what I mean? So I could get, man, I need to get a haircut and shit, P. You know, woo, woo, woo. All right, man, you know what I mean, how much you need? Oh, man, you know what I mean, whatever on your heart, man, you know what I mean, yeah, I need to just feel them hundreds, man. You know what I mean? Maybe you could kick a rack or something like that, but yeah, man. Some of you niggas be giving jugs to niggas that have nothing to do with this game. And I'm not even talking about homeless nomads that profess this shit too. But I'm even talking about the niggas that, you know, they might even be dressed apart. But you know this nigga ain't no pimp. Let me give you young niggas some game. Some of these niggas will allow you to take care of them. They really don't want a hoe. They want a nigga to take care of them. And you will go broke trying to take care of all of these broke ass niggas that's professing to be a pimp. And I know what I'm getting ready to say is so heartless, but you need this. You got to get this in your system, young P. Hey, man, do you got that lawyer paid? No. You got a bail's bondsman? Did you get up with a bail's bondsman? Did you sit up there, you know what I mean, and get your retainer? Did you, give him some money? And I ain't caught a case now. Yeah, but things happen. It's so many things that you niggas have not taken care of, but you trying to take care of the next man that ain't even this pimping. Oh, P, but I remember, man, you know what I mean? He had a bitch, back in 2015. P, it's 2022. That was 7 years ago, baby. You mean to tell me he been holeless and doleless consistently, you know what I mean, since 2015? He ain't had a fly by night. He ain't had a charging. He ain't had a breaking. He ain't got nobody out of pocket. He just been consistently holeless and doleless for 7 years. And you believe that shit? Yeah, P, he not the pimping, man. I'm bringing this so you young pimps don't get taken advantage of, because it's a lot of older niggas that'll tell you some shit about how beautiful they pimping was and how they was doing this and how they was doing that when they wasn't doing a motherfucking thing. And that's the reason why you should be fucking with official and beneficial veteran pimps that can tell you the true history of the yesterday so you won't get deceived by the con mail today. You dig? Because there's a lot of niggas that will tell you that they not God and serve Jesus, in yesterday. And because of the beautiful stories that they can tell about how they used to do this and do that, some of you young and impressionable minded, young pimps sit up there and get these niggas jugs and shit. Looking out for motherfuckers. And, nah, that ain't how this shit go. Pimps jug pimps. Pimps look out for pimps. All of this, all of this kind-hearted shit, And let me say this. I ain't talking about them little baby jugs, you niggas be, I'm talking about real pimp jugs. Let me kick the door open about that shit too. Because a lot of you little niggas don't even know what the fuck a jug is. Because me personally, man, all of this shit that y'all be talking about, you gave a nigga a jug, and then I found out that you gave a nigga $80, $200. You know what I mean? Like, me personally, I wouldn't put, I mean, y'all do what y'all do. But me, myself, because I've seen other representation, the way that they did things, I would feel ashamed of myself saying that I jugged another pimp and I gave him $200. When you got niggas like Gorgeous Dre sitting over there inviting his P partners to come visit him in Canada, gave Vitamin T $20,000. I forgot the other P name, that's currently locked up. Gave him 10,000. Yeah. Dre was having it his way out here in this Canada, man. And he flew, two pimps that he fucked with, from the States to Canada to come be with him. And ended up giving Vitamin T, $20,000. Gave him a $20,000 jug, so he could sit up there, get on his feet, and do his thing. Gave his other P partner, 10,000, so he could get on his feet and do his thing. Gave 30,000 out, just so they can go ahead and do their thing. Hey man, knock that shit out. Man, keep that jug word out y'all mouths, man. You niggas ain't giving no jug, man. You ain't never really put a pimp back on his feet for real, for real. Knock that off. You lying. You ain't never really been a blessing to this game like that. You niggas is making up false testimonies, man. That make me remember when that nigga sit up there and lied talking about some, he helped Freeze out and he gave Freeze 2 cheeseburgers. And he said he jugged Freeze because he gave him 2 cheeseburgers. Again, man, you niggas should stop telling people that you gave a pimp a jug. That's not really a jug, P. If a nigga holus and dolus, you can say, what you should say is, yeah, when P was fucked up, I gave him, $2 or something, man, because that's what $200 is, especially to a pimp that's holus and dolus, man. You gave him 2 cents. You dig? And I ain't trying to shit on you, but, some of you niggas be trying to shit on this pimping, man, and you out of line. You don't got no business sitting over there trying to shit on this pimping and your motherfucking ass, you understand me? You wasn't even a blessing. Once we investigate the situation, we found out that you didn't even give no money like that. You know what I mean? And I'm saying this because I've actually seen, I remember one nigga actually got in the comment section while one P was endeavoring to have this broad. He campaigning on Facebook. He trying to impress, campaigning at the bitch. And this P get in the comment section. He say, hey P, when can I get that $100 back, man? Come on, man, I jugged you, man. When can I get that $100 back? I lied to you not. I could call the pimping right now and confirm it. While one P was endeavoring to knock a bitch, on Facebook, in the comment section, talking to the bitch, the nigga that had given him $100 before, he get in the comment section, he say, hey P, hey man, when can I get that $100 back, man? Come on, man, I jugged you, man. Right while this man is talking to this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. So again, yeah, what an insult. So again, I wouldn't use words like jug, with $100. Maybe your small pimping would, but I wouldn't. Cause I done gave so many jugs out, man, honestly, I don't. A lot of P's be, yeah, P, man, you helped me out. You gave me this amount of money, during this time. Yeah, P, you did this and that. I didn't forget. Freeze didn't help so many pimps in the game. Sometimes they got to say certain shit for him to remember. Why? Because he didn't forget. Said ain't so, P. You got to call to confirm that, man. I ain't got to call to confirm that. It came out of a pimp's mouth. But since you went there and put that on public, now I'm about to, though. Hold on. Just because you did that, nigga, and just so you niggas will know, Sin just don't be talking just to be talking. Can't believe you sit up there and tried to challenge this pimping. Like Sin was just freestyle line like these niggas.
Please leave your message for.
I don't want you to have Pimping's number. Hold on, let me call P on the other line. Let me see if the other line open. Brother, hold on. Okay, let me call on this one. Yeah, Prince, I don't know. I don't know what caused him to even say that. He been here for a minute. Let me see if P got this other line.
Hello?
Hey, P, without me going all into the story, right? Because I don't want to talk you into it. What's the weakest shit you done heard when it come to jugs? Like, have you ever seen somebody do something embarrassing? Like when you think of jugs, because I already told the 2 cheeseburger story, but do you remember a situation that occurred on Facebook about a jug?
Shoot, I remember several. Yeah, I remember. I got several different people in mind that tripped about jugging somebody $100. But one of them, well, actually, I mean, anytime that happened is ridiculous. But one of them was so ridiculous because the cat who was tripping about the $100 jug,
right,
quote unquote jug, which I don't even know how you jug somebody $100, but but yeah, the one who was tripping about the $100, he's supposed to be like some big time, you know, hella deep, hella money,
Hollywood division.
You know what I mean? He's supposed to be super on.
Right.
So yeah, it was a trip to see him, behaving like that. But yeah, but I remember that happening several other times too.
Yeah, and see,
different other people.
One nigga got up in the comment section. He gonna say, "Yeah, P, you gotta call and confirm that." Like I was lying or something. Like I freestyle lied a story or something. P, like I guess
because you said Hollywood division.
No, I didn't even say that, but I just went all into it. Now since motherfuckers sit up there and said it like, seeing freestyle line or something, but no, nigga. Whatever I say out my mouth, nigga, you understand me? It's so. Yeah, I'm not seeing, just don't be telling shit just to be, I knew a man one time. Like, no, nigga. This real shit.
Right.
I don't freestyle lies, nigga. No, nigga, that nigga sit up there while that nigga was talking to that bitch. He seen P talking to, and the nigga that was actually talking to the bitch, I don't even fuck with this nigga no more. But at the same time, it was just the fact of, damn, man, you could have seen him outside. Or you could have called that man. He talking to a bitch, and you talking about some, hey, P, what's up with that $100, man? You know what I mean? I gave you, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I jugged you, man. Why this man at a bitch? I just didn't understand. To me, that was the ultimate disrespect. But, hey, to each his own. I wouldn't even allow jug to even come out my mouth. But, hey, to each his own, though. But yeah, I just want the matter of fact, P, did you want to promote anything while you on? I got pretty much 1,100 people listening right now. Did you want to promote anything?
Just the channel, Freeze is it here on YouTube, and I'm dropping content like crazy right now, and I'm working on the music as well. And definitely gonna be having some more new music coming out very soon. Yeah, motherfucker just working, man.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I was just calling to get that confirmed, man. Let motherfuckers know, man. Sin ain't just up here just talking and shit, man. You know what I mean? I don't even know why he even asked me that square ass question. But all right, man. Good looking. Nigga, what I gotta sit up there and laugh for? I started to just keep going, but I said, no, I can't even leave no room for blasphemy. I can't even leave no room for the haters to even sit up there and try to make it seem as if sin was freestyle line. But yeah, nigga, you know what I mean? Don't ever sit up there and ask, talking about some, yeah, I gotta, nigga, the fact that Sinful the Peace said it, nigga, it just is what it is. If you don't knock it off, yeah, that man sit up there and was like, yeah, man, you know what I mean? I did jug you, come on. Embarrass that man. I'm sorry. Them that would have been a fight. But again, getting back to my point, man, pimps only jug pimps. If you owe, and shout out to Rashad Sanders, man. I got your Cash App. Appreciate that. Diane, baby, appreciate the 100 on the PayPal. You know what I mean? Blessings to you, baby. Good looking. I didn't even see the notifications come in. It's a good thing that I called. And you know, when you guys send things on Cash App, if it go a while and I haven't announced your name, it's because I haven't seen your name. So you might have to type in the comment section and just say, Sin, did you get that? And that'll make me sit up there and look. Because sometimes Sin be so deep into what the hell he's saying, I haven't even peeped and looked at the Cash Apps and stuff yet. You know what I mean? But blessings to y'all. But yeah, man, pimps only jug pimps. You know, now if you want to give money to the homeless, if you want to give do charity to those who are currently without currency, you know what I mean, then yeah, be a blessing. But yeah, man, pimps only jug pimps, man. That's it. Ain't nothing wrong with being a blessing to the homeless or looking out for those who don't have. But pimps jug pimps. If I see a pimp that's currently, temporarily, you know what I mean, fucked up, I'm going to look out for a pimp that I know that's going to take this jug and it's going to be put to use for some pimping. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not taking money out no hoe's ass to get, oh, shout out to Hot Shot. Yeah, shout out to P, man. Say P, tell Freeze, I said, man. Oh, man. Hold on, man. I wish I would have known. I knew you wasn't lying, P. Shit just sound crazy for a P to ask for some chump change. Okay, at least you know better now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let him know when I'm gonna even text him. But cause I already know that's gonna bring back hella memories to him. I'm telling you, man. That dude, Hot Shot 5,000. Yeah, man. When I say that was one of them ones, yeah, that was one of them ones, man. As a young nigga, man, just seeing Hot Shot, you know, all fly and shit, you know what I mean, getting out there, man, campaigning. Yeah, man, you know what I mean, that keep a young pimp, you know what I mean, charged up and ready to go, man. See, this is what I mean by, you know, people who actually care about the game. Because you can just tell with the shit that Hot Shot used to come out wearing and shit, he took a lot of time, you know, putting in his appearance, you know, like pimps do. But yeah, man, pimps jug pimps. I don't have to speak on that, you know what I mean, too long. But yeah, stop being all sucker-hearted, kind-hearted, and looking out for these niggas, man, that ain't pimps. And let me also tell you this. A lot of these manipulators and con artists, when you jug them or look out for them, you know what they say to you? You know what they say within themselves? This nigga a sucker. The one thing that Johnny Cash be saying that is so true, you know what I mean? And you should already know what I'm about to say. You know what I mean? When we was all together, you know what I mean? Johnny been saying this for years, and it's so true. If you treat, you understand me, a sucker like a pimp, he in return will treat you like a sucker. If you treat a sucker like a pimp, that sucker will turn around and treat you just like a sucker. Because see, a sucker knows that he's a sucker. And the fact that you treating this sucker like a pimp, he in return is going to treat you like a damn sucker. Like, damn, this nigga looking out for my sucker ass? He looking out for my non-pimping ass? Damn, this nigga either stupid or he a sucker. He must be just looking out for every goddamn body. He taking all of these whole dollars and he looking out for my non-pimping ass. Yeah, man, this nigga a sucker. You know? So again, you know, if you treat a sucker, hold on, there we go. If you treat a sucker like a pimp, he's going to treat you like a sucker. You know what I mean? So again, you know, when it come to that jug shit, young P, you know what I mean? Looking out for the pimping is cool, but look out for yourself. Look out only for pimps. And then let me also say this, even when it comes to looking out for pimps, if you don't got it like that, oh man, let me stay here for a little minute before I go. If you don't got it like that, then you just don't have it like that. You jug when you in position to jug, unless this your brother. Like Freeze, that's my brother. So whatever my brother is in need of or want, I'ma always reach or look for my brother because I love my brother. That's my brother. But as far as with one of my P partners that's leaking, if I'm currently not really doing all of that well, and if I'm not in position to give, I just can't give at this particular time. I'm not going to be able to do it. And a lot of you have fucked off yourself by looking out for the next man when you wasn't even in position to give. And in return, you sitting over there looking out, you might, let me just simplify this. You might got a so-called pimp partner who ain't really the pimping like that, who really don't, and let me take that off. He don't have a catch hand like that. Let me be a little more. His catch hand ain't catching. All right? So you looking out for a P partner or P partners who catch hand ain't catching, and you ain't in position to do that, eventually you will end up being fucked off. Why? Because what if them hoes that you presiding over end up in a jam, they catch a case or getting into a situation, and now it's going to cost some money to get them out of the situation, and you don't have the money to get them hoes out that situation because you've been looking out for the world instead of basically looking out for yourself and your family that you preside over. That's not wise. And let me tell you something. What's fucked up, some of y'all be looking out for motherfuckers that wouldn't even look out for you. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, come on, man. When I'm teaching, don't be doing all that. Fuck wrong with you. Come on, get your mind right, Ralph. You know, some of y'all be looking out for individuals, you know what I mean, that don't even be looking out for you. I mean, what I mean by that is, if the shoe was on the other foot, he wouldn't put himself in jeopardy. He wouldn't put himself on a limb to look out for you. Some of y'all looking out for people, man, that wouldn't even do the same thing for you. And that shows your character. I like the fact that you got character, but man, pretty soon, man, you about to be holeless and doleless around this motherfucker. You know what I mean? You didn't save your money so you could save yourself. I just sent, oh, okay, I see you, man. Appreciate that, Robert. Good looking, man. Appreciate that Cash App. I see you. Good looking. You know, pretty soon, you gonna be holeless and doleless around here because guess what? When a situation came up, maybe that bride mama was in the hospital, you know, for whatever medical condition, and money was needed, and the bitch gonna say to herself, damn, I've been reaching this man. I've been going head over here. I've been, bending over backwards for this man. I've been getting out of motherfucking vehicles and doing whole miracles every goddamn day for this man. How come we don't have the money to do this and do that? What the fuck going on? You know? And like I said, some of y'all got that we are the world. You got that Michael Jackson, we are the world shit with your pimping. And you're not even in the position to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, get that out your program. You know what I mean? Let me give you a commandment. Love thyself. Love thyself. You can't give a withdrawal of love until you make a deposit of love within yourself. Before you start giving withdrawals of love to the people, Make some daily deposits of love into thyself. Love thyself. Love thy family that you're presiding over. Take care of them hoes. You taking care of all of these niggas that wouldn't even look out for you. That wouldn't even do the same thing if they was in the same position as you. Take care of yourself and take care of your hoes. Take care of them Boston baked bean head ass bitches that's going in and out them doors, you know what I mean, to execute your game. Them bitches that's making daily sacrifices for y'all to live, you know what I mean, like kings and queens around this motherfucker. Take care of them hoes, man. Oh, P, man, I feel you, but what's the name needed a $5,000 jug, you know what I mean, because of whoop, 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 whoop. And, you know what I mean, I understand all that, but guess what? You know what I mean, some of y'all giving jugs out and you haven't even taken care of your business. You ain't got you a lawyer just in case of some shit happen. You ain't got no bailiff. You don't got no retainer. You ain't even got your business taken care of, but you thinking about the next man. Again, love thyself and love thy family. Take care of your family, man. What am I saying? Take care of them hoes. Hold on. Because without hoes, you're not even going to be able to be a blessing too much longer. You know what I mean? Now, another reason why some of y'all are broke or getting ready to be broke or in the end are going to be broke is this shit called the gambling P. Yeah, you got a gambling problem. You know what I mean? You have a gambling demon. And I've seen it. I can't even just put this on young niggas because I've seen this even with older niggas. I've seen older niggas with gambling problems. You know what I mean? Gambling, as soon as the bitch give it to you, you got to sit up there like a hoe and go pay daddy. Daddy? Yeah, the casino. You running in and out of casinos, you know what I mean? And now you just broke the white bitch, but you about to sit up there, you understand me, and go, you know what I mean, in the damn casino and get broke, you know what I mean, by the white man. Now tell me, does that make sense? Tell me, does that make sense? You just got through breaking the white bitch, but now you about to sit up there and go up in these damn casinos, and you about to sit up there, you understand me, and get broke. Hold on. Here we go. You about to sit up there, you understand me, and get broke, you know, by the white man. You just got through breaking that white hoe, but that white man getting ready to break your black ass for everything that you got. You know, that don't make sense. What are you pimping for? Hold on for a minute. I don't know who James was talking to, but he could see himself out. There you go. You know, hold on. Bam. But, you know, we just keeping that shit 100. That don't make no sense. I've seen certain pimps, man, that had that gambling demon so fucked up. Oh my God, Lord, Lord. Listen, one of the P's that I love dearly that's currently locked up in a very fucked up situation right now. You know, he just, you know, I ain't gonna get into all of that. You know, some of y'all wanted a video about it, but no, we won't be doing that. But this one P that I'm talking about, man, I'll never forget. This nigga, and don't laugh, because it ain't funny. But I remember he was acting a fool on the crap tables. He had just set up there, you know what I mean, and won all of that money. You know what I mean? Nigga had set up there, you know, and this was cool too, because he was kind of, you know, in between bitches. But yeah, man, he set up there and won a little $10,000. And that nigga sat up there and got on, he got on Facebook talking hella shit. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? A funky bitch, man, don't stop nothing, man. You know what I mean? Just because a bitch sit up there and blow up, that don't mean that a pimp still can't come up, man. You know, when the game on your side, the game just on your side, baby. Yeah. Just up in here tearing their asses up. Woo, woo, woo. He talking hella shit, right? Why his dumb ass take that 10,000 that he just won and get that right back? Why 3 days later he won, like 40, it was 4, I forgot. It was 40 something. He won 40 something thousand. I lie to you not. He come back 3 days later and sit up there, you understand me, and win, 40 something thousand. Guess what he did? Gave it all back. Now I just told you 3 days prior, he had just won 10,000. He ended up losing that less than an hour. That's what I didn't add. He lost that less than an hour. Got on Facebook, talked shit. I don't even know. This is so old. I don't even know if it was Facebook Live at the time. But posted that on Facebook, lost that 10,000 less than an hour. Come back 3 days later, won 40 something thousand, 40 something. Guess what he did? Gave it all back. He didn't know how to walk away. And he's done this countless times. Countless times. Another P, and y'all should know this story from times past. Y'all remember when I told you that, the bitch was all out there, getting it, all on the blade, in and out of them cars, and sit up there and gave this man, I want to say it was like 16 or maybe 1,700, something like that. Man, when he told me, I just looked at, in disgust. But, yeah, he gave the bitch gave him about a good 1,700. He took that up. When she came in, she took a shower. She ready to go to bed, just like a regular hoe, She just been out there, working. Now she ready to sit up there and come home, take a shower and get her a hoe nap. What you think he did with the money? He broke the bitch, took the money, the little 1,700 that the bitch gave him, left the hotel room, and immediately goes into the casino to go gamble the money that the bitch just sucked and fucked for, and guess what? He lost it all. Every dime. And guess what? Guess what he did? He had to go back to that hotel room and wake that bitch up and tell her that she got to go out there and go catch another motherfucking date, you understand me, so he could pay the room. I lie to you not. Woke the bitch up, and said, baby, huh? Yeah, get dressed. You gotta go back. What you mean what's going on? I just, yeah, that's this. Are you serious? You know what I mean? True story. This when you got a problem. Bitch couldn't even sleep. Bitch had to sit up there, you understand me, and get out of her sleep after all that sucking and fucking on the blade. That bitch had to sit up there and get her ass up. You understand me? Put on some moho attire to go catch a date so the motherfucking room could be paid for. I'm telling you. Hey, man. Oh, yeah, she eventually blew. Oh, yeah. And I mean, could you blame her? She didn't blow right then and there, but she blew right then and there. She blew right. She didn't, let me say that. She didn't blow right then and there, but she blew right then and there. Do me a favor, man. Click on that like button. You know what I mean? If you haven't already clicked it. Click on that like button, man. You know what I mean? I wasn't even trying to make this a 3-hour video, man. I told you that I really meant it, man. I know y'all laughing at me, man, but I really didn't want this to be, you know what I mean? This shouldn't have taken so long, man. You know what I mean? It shouldn't have took that long. I know y'all tired of me saying it, man. But really, man, I meant it in my heart, you know what I mean, when I said it, man. But, again, you know what I mean? She sat up there, you know what I mean, and pretty much, like any real bitch, like, the fuck I'ma keep on sucking and fucking, you know what I mean, for him. and this nigga, he can't even sit up there and preside over the money, you know what I mean, correctly. This is why I'm even paying you. I thought your mind was better than my mind. Now I gotta go out here to go catch another date so we can maintain a hotel room? Oh no. Yeah, so yeah, you know how that went. You know what I mean? The bitch stood up there, you understand me, and blew up. Like I said, yeah, you talking about story for days. Okay. Another gambling situation. Now, this is a veteran pimp. Veteran pimp. One of the most intellectual, knowledgeable pimps that you would ever want to meet. Appreciate that, fam. One of the most intellectual, knowledgeable, powerful pimps that you would want to meet. You know what I mean? As far as like knowledge is concerned. Wisdom is a rival gang. But he cool with knowledge. It's just that wisdom is a rival gang to him. He don't have wisdom. Very knowledgeable. One of the most knowledgeable pimps that I know. You know what I mean? But as far as wisdom, wisdom, him and wisdom is rival gang member. Wisdom is his ops. So look, this bitch that he had, one of the coldest thieves, man. Coldest thief. She come from a legendary pimp, you know, out there Chicago. Everybody know if you get a hoe that come from this pimp out Chicago, you gonna get paid. This one of them ones. If you get a hoe, hey, listen, man. This nigga pimp so cold on them hoes that a bench player from him will be one of you nigga starters. Listen, that's just how cold it was. One of his bench players end up being y'all dream team. That's just how that go. So look, check this out. He ended up getting this bitch, right? You know, she chews up, you know, with a little baby, you know what I mean, 15,000. And we gonna keep it all the way 100, you know what I mean? Sin gonna keep it all the way authentic. He knocked the bitch off the, come on, hey, Ralph, you gotta chill out, bro. Seriously, bro. You guys just enjoy the game, bro. Seriously, just be quiet and enjoy the game, bro. Blessings. So look, I told y'all about this site that the enemy of the game used to have. Keisha used to have a site that and y'all already know what I'm talking about, that all of the pimps and hoes used to be on. All right? So all of the pimps and hoes used to be on this site. On this site, we was going live, well, not a week, because I never had a profile on there. But they was, Divine already know. All the pimps and hoes was on this site. And the truth of the matter is, pimps and hoes was going live before you squares. We just got to be real. This dude that I'm speaking of, Keisha, the enemy of the game, he had a site that enabled pimps and hoes to go live before Facebook and Instagram was ever going live. These are just facts. All right? And Pimps was knocking. Pimps was knocking, man. We have to be real. Pimps was, especially the pimps that had houses. I was fresh out of prison. And we just got to be real, man. You know what I mean? There was certain niggas on there because not all pimps had houses. Most pimps was in their car. You know what I mean? But for the pimps, man, that was in a house and that was rolling big blunts and cooking good food and was steady buying clothes and shopping and all of that, man, they stayed knocking. They stayed knocking. They stayed knocking. You know, this site was really a blessing at the time to the pimping. We just got to call an ace a ace and a spade a spade. Yeah, KP was doing this thing. You can't take that away. KP was one of them ones. He was. KP was one of them ones. Since you put it out there, I even said, yes, KP was one of them ones. KP, hello. You know, hello. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, nephew? Sinful, what's going on? Hello. See you out there in that Canada. Hello. You know, listen, KP will say hello so many times, you will actually think that your phone got a bad connection. And your connection is perfect. But he say hello so many times, you would be saying, you know what I mean? Can anybody hear me? You know what I mean? Can you hear me? Oh, no, loved one. No. I'm not, no, loved one. The connection is right, man. I'm just saying hello. You know what I'm saying? I went up in the Louis store, hello. You know what I'm saying? Hello. You know what I'm saying? And man, when I came out of there, you know what I mean? Baby girl was looking me up and down and shit. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I'm from the Bay, man. Hello. So, again, man, KP was one of them ones that bitches was coming through on. We got to be real. He was, along with a few others that was having it their way on there. But this one P that I'm talking about, yes, he ended up knocking this thief. And man, listen, it's certain people that was doing their thing in Chicago, and he was one of them ones. He was one of them ones, man. He ended up knocking the thief off of that site. And that bitch you understand me, she already knew Chicago because of the legendary P that she came from. And then the P that she now chose up with, he was a gamed up motherfucker. You know what I mean? Plus, it was some game that Freeze had came across. And, of course, they don't never acknowledge that. But Freeze gave him some cold-ass game that was a blessing to him, that he done made, I don't know how much money off of. But, okay. So, Freeze taught him and the thief this game. You know what I mean? We just keeping this shit real. And so, okay, look, check it out. The nigga end up checking, you know what I mean, some hell of a motherfucking money out this bitch. I mean, man, they had downtown Chicago, sold up, was doing their thing. But he had a gambling problem. Man. He was spending money, man, like it was no tomorrow, but not just that. He had a gambling problem. Let me tell you how this gambling, man, you know what I mean, will fuck your whole shit off. The reason why you broke, or the reason why you getting ready to be broker, or the reason why you gonna have a whole bunch of pictures and videos in the end talking about what you used to do. Listen to me. During this run, you know what I mean? Man, don't nobody care about dude, man. Man, what the fuck? What's wrong with this nigga? I'm talking about all of this pimping. You asking about it. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? Get your mind together. I don't got nothing against dude. Blessings to him. But you hear me talking about this pimping, nigga, what's wrong with you? So look, check this out. He checking it like no tomorrow and everything. But they come to that Vegas. And when they came to that Vegas, man, you know what I mean, every day he just spinning racks. And see, I know the type of money that this bitch was making because me and him pimp side to side. We pimp shoulder to shoulder in that Chicago. And I told you, man, that bitch was a monster. So look, he come to Vegas and he gambling every day. He's losing money left and right. And the bitch knows that. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, this is when you know you got a demon. When you have lost, you know what I mean, pretty much all your money, you know what I mean, that you came with. Now you going back to the house, you going back to your room, to go get some more money. You going back to, you know what I mean, the room to go into your stash to come go get some more. So it's like the white man broke you and said, go get some more money, bitch. I just got to keep it 100. I'm talking to all the niggas that got that gambling demon. I got to call an ace a ace and a spade a spade. The white man broke you and said, yeah, go ahead and get some more money, bitch. Come on. You know you want this thrill. You know you want this climax, bitch. Come on. You know you like this shit for real, bitch. Go get me some more money. Go get me some more money, ho. Come on. Pat you on your ass. Hit you on your booty and said, come on, get to it. And guess what he did? Went back and got the money, man. And got to it. But so look. This is how this situation ended up. And it's funny that you actually brought up You know, I ain't gonna go into all of that. But let's just say that this P brought this thief over this Bay Area nigga's house because this P fuck with this Bay Area nigga at the time. They don't fuck with each other no more because of this situation. You know what I mean? So, okay, bam. He come over the Bay Area nigga house. You know what I mean? They chopping it up. He got the thief with him. The thief looking at the house like, damn. You know what I mean? This house is cool. The food is cool. You know what I mean? Everything is cool up in here. Goddamn. You know, the bitch paying attention. And especially, you gotta keep that in mind. He gambling, he fucking all the money off. He's fucking the money off. He's not saving none of the money. He's not investing with none of the money. He's not presiding over the money wisely. So that makes a hoe, you done brought this hoe, knowing y'all current situation, knowing the current temperature between you and this hoe right now, and you gonna bring this hoe around this nigga that got a house that's better than the shit that you got in Chicago. His situation better than yours. And so it make a hoe start having eyes like, ooh, you know, maybe I'm paying the wrong nigga. Maybe I'm giving the money, you know, to the wrong one. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm fucking up. So this is what happened. That bitch, you know what I mean, was eating all at the Bay Area nigga house with, you know, her current folks and everything like that. But man, she decided to blow up from the nigga that, you know, with the gambling problem. And she ended up, you know, coming with 1,800 in a Brightland, you know what I mean, to the Bay Area nigga. Cause she got tired of her money getting fucked off. You know what I'm saying? And still to this day, that nigga and the Bay Area nigga, they talk every now and then, but it you know, if they see each other, you know, nod, but you know what I mean, that nigga has so many like bad thoughts about dude, cause he's like, damn man, I can't believe he did what he did, and I done brought the bitch, you know what I mean, over there, you know what I mean, cause I'm thinking that we partners like that, and this what he do. But he and if he would have been real with himself, you knocked yourself. So can't you say he chose up with the situation? Not only chose up with the, first of all, let's take it back, Prince. It's good you said that. Watch this. The bitch already knew he had a good situation because remember, she came from that site. So she had already seen, you know what I mean, certain people. And she seen him. So the moment that she came, you know what I mean, over the house, she was like, damn, this shit look better than it do even on the internet. You know, this shit look better than, you know, on the internet. It look cool, but now that I'm actually in the house, like, ooh. You know, bitch was like, ooh. You know? So look, you know what I mean? The host sitting over there like, and then let's just say this. Some of y'all really didn't get knocked by another man. You knocked yourself. And you squares can even learn what I'm saying. Some guys knock themselves. The next man just so happened to be around when you did something so foolish. He was around the situation. So by him being around the situation, the bitch, to make you angry, she decided to go to the man that was around the situation. And then some of you, you know what I mean, was laughing and smiling probably with the next man in front of your woman. Because see, let me paint that picture for you. Because I know him. I know that he was giving the Bay Area P, you know, excuse me, the Bay Area Mac, you know what I mean, some compliments, and they was laughing and smiling and talking about old times and shit. And you got your hoe listening to this. So, okay, nigga, don't, okay, well, look, you don't have to deal with me being live no more. There you go. There you go. You don't got to deal with another live. Damn, P, you still live? You ain't got to deal with another live no more. There you go. I freed you. I Fantasia your ass. You know what I mean? What that nigga, You know, Dynamite say, he said, you're free. I release you. You're free. You know, you're free now. You don't have to deal with another life. The PUT, you still live? Yeah. Now you ain't got to deal with another one. You know, now you can go. You don't gotta watch another Sinful to P live, James. God bless you, man. You know? But again, like I said, now I had to make you an example just so nobody else would come in asking me some dumbass shit like that. Because if you've been in Sinful to P platform, you used to seeing 2 to 3 hour lives. But fuck you mean I'm still live. Yeah, I'm still live, nigga. You know, I need to be live even more longer. Now, again, he knocked himself for the bitch by all of the dumbass choices that he made with the money. What am I saying? When you don't preside over your situation correctly, wisely, you're setting yourself up to be knocked. It's not that the next man is just so handsome or so charming or so knowledgeable or so powerful or so wise. It's just that you're so stupid and you're making stupid decisions to the point where you knocked yourself. He just so happened to be standing around. And then again, to the Bay Area niggas' defense, he didn't even get at your bitch. Your bitch came at him. So again, that gambling shit ain't cool. You know what I mean? I could go on and on about gambling, man. You know what I mean? Another nigga, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, cold nigga, man. This one nigga not gonna say his name. He's an international P, man. He done had a bunch of money in the game. But because of his gambling problem, you know what I mean? And he used to gamble. I'm not gonna bring this other P up because he's dead now, rest in peace. But these niggas used to gamble to the point where they would, you know, you got a gambling problem when you've been standing in the same spot for over 24 hours. You on the second day now. Only time that you've moved is to go to the restroom. This one P has so much of a demonic spirit of motherfucking gambling. This nigga would actually break hoes while he was gambling. He would excuse himself for a little bit, break the hole, you know what I mean, in the car, come right back in the motherfucking casino and proceed on gambling. I'm here to tell you that has nothing to do with pimping. Some of you niggas have a problem, and it's very trickish for a so-called pimp to be getting broke on like a hoe. And you selfish. That hoe going out there putting her life on the line like that, sacrificing her life, and you gonna take the motherfucking dollars that she put her life on the line for and just keep gambling over and letting the white man break you? Something is wrong with you. You need help. And I'm here to tell you that, you know what I mean, you have totally backslid from this pimping. Because ain't nowhere in the world that you govern by the spirit of pimping and you keep getting broke like a hoe, you know what I mean, by slot machines and crap tables and all of that shit. That shit sound crazy. You need to get your mind right. Because evidently it's not right, man. You know what I mean? Real talk. You know, some of y'all can't even imagine that. You're standing in the same spot for over a whole day. You're on your second day now. You haven't even went home to take a shower. You're still there gambling. You have a problem. You got a problem, man. Hold on, let me see what P saying. Hold on. Navigated through the game, successful millionaire pimp. Navigated through gambling. Yeah, but that's not a pimp though. You know, and I love you, you know, Dow, but that's not a pimp though. You gotta come better. We'll talk at another time. I don't know him for pimping. I only know a reputation for gambling and other things. And just because a dude have some bitches that selling pussy, that don't mean that necessarily the man is a pimp. Don't you understand that bitches will sit up there and fuck with a nigga that got a nice situation? Come on, man, knock it off. And you talking about navigating through the game. He didn't navigate through no game. What game you talking about? Can't be this game of pimping and hoeing. Yeah, you got to be high right now talking that right now. You not keeping that shit all the way 100. That man ain't known for no pimping. You know what I mean? Navigating through the game. Man, you got jokes today. You know what I mean? You being a jester right now. You know what I mean? Stop it, man. You know what I mean? You must have said that to provoke me to roast. But again, that gambling shit, let that go. Let that go. And then watch this. Even if, let's say, if 1P did get successful by doing some gambling, right? Let's say if a P hit something real big and became a multi-millionaire, by hitting a slot machine or something, right? That does not negate the irrefutable fact that it is set up for you to lose. Just because one out of 1,000 individuals, become successful with hitting a lick or something like that, that don't negate the fact that we should be leaving this shit alone if 999 motherfuckers then went broke off of it. Are you listening? That still didn't make sense. If you bring up one person, what the fuck is one person to over 1,000 or thousands of motherfuckers? You see what I'm saying? So that still didn't make sense. If an individual be like, yeah, I know Mac TJ Maxx, he won $7 million. But what about the 7 million motherfuckers that's broke than a motherfucker because of that demonic spirit of gambling that they bound by? What about that population that don't have an accumulation right now from gambling? So that don't negate what the fuck I just said. You understand me? So yeah, Mac TJ Maxx, he can hit for $7 million. But until you sit up there, you understand me, and come up with a population like me, like right now, I'm gonna go to the next, I'm gonna sit up there and move on. But man, I can sit up there and keep talking about the individuals, you understand me, that lost situations and gambled stables away. I'm talking about niggas that done gambled families away, gambled, they whole situation away. That's when you bound by that spirit of gambling. So a nigga can say, yeah, man, I know Mac TJ Maxx, he came up. Yeah, but what about that whole population that didn't? I guarantee you it's more pimps on the losing side of gambling than it is on the winner side. It's set up for you to lose. You do have some pimps that was an exception to the rules because of the game that they had. But most of you don't have that game. So guess what? That don't apply to you. Double D, yeah, out that Memphis, yeah, he was a cold motherfucker. There's a few more motherfuckers, that I can sit up there and throw in there, but, just giving him, his acknowledgement. He was a cold motherfucker. But guess what? That ain't you. That ain't you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Is pride and ego biggest enemy of the pimp game? Is lack of man, I'll get to all that later, man. Appreciate the five. Y'all be trying to ask questions and make statements, man. You know what I mean? That are sidetrack and everything. But hold on, let me look at this shit again. And I'm over 3 hours, so yeah, I'm gonna have to call this. Yo, Dow, what you talking about? Yeah, hot shot. That's Dow Jones right there. Hold on. Is pride and ego the biggest enemy in the pimp game, or is it the lack of wisdom? Always know that my people are destroyed because of the lack of knowledge. What is knowledge? Knowledge is power. What is knowledge? Knowledge is game. Knowledge is information. What do we call game? It could be either common or uncommon information. If I'm, let's say me and Hotshot, we having a conversation amongst each other, and we're speaking on topics that we agree on. We're chopping game. We're chopping game. We having, an exchange of, topics that, we agree upon. We just chopping game. We fellowshipping. We talking about some shit that we have a common ground. This is where we see eye to eye on. We agree upon that. Now, if we have a conversation and Hotshot give me some information that I was ignorant about, I didn't know that, then that means that he just gave me some game. What is that? A revelation. What was that to me? Uncommon information. Uncommon information is game. What is uncommon information? Game. Appreciate that 10. Good looking, Playboy. Blessings to you. The best way to simplify, to basically put game in a category, if you say, what's game? Uncommon information. You can say knowledge. You can say an outstanding understanding. That is game. I couldn't see that. But now that you've given me game, I see now. When I say the whole world is an ATM machine and the PIN number is GAME, what am I saying? Knowledge, information. You can't do nothing without this game. Even the word told you that you destroyed for lack of knowledge. What is it saying? People in the game is destroyed for lack of gain. Now, what I will tell you is pride, when in Proverbs, when it listed the 7 things that Yahweh hate, the most, the first thing was a proud look. Pride is a motherfucker. And I told you that the enemy come to what? Steal, kill, and destroy. And the 3 things that was listed in 1 John, his 3 weapons is what? The lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and what? The pride of life. The pride of life. So yes, I will say in the world of criminality, there is no lifestyle within the streets that the spirit of arrogance and pride is exalted more than the lifestyle of pimping and hoeing. So yes, we have produced a bunch of egotistical individuals that think that they God in the flesh. And because of the, them Euroclidons that came, they had to learn that they wasn't. But yes, this lifestyle will make you feel like that. If you really pimp like that for real. If you really had it like that before. Now, because I'm over 3 hours, man, I had more. I know I just spoke to him on the phone. Oh, okay, I didn't know. I haven't spoke to him since Jesus was crucified. We really haven't glorified this shit over the phone, in a little minute. We chopped it up months ago, me, him, and Freeze a little while ago, but we haven't chopped it up in a little minute. But I know that that's his partner, that's his nigga and shit, But he know that the nigga that he mentioned, don't fuck with Freeze, and Freeze don't fuck with him. And you already know, if a nigga don't fuck with my brother, I don't fuck with him either. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know why, he would even mention that name in my comment section. He know better than that. But I love him though, in spite of him. You know what I mean? Yeah, in spite of him, I love the nigga. But he was out of bounds when he said that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Freeze don't fuck with him. And he don't fuck with Freeze. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't care for the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So Dow know what he was doing when he was doing what he was doing. Yeah, but I still love him regardless. I just know Dow ways, man. But matter of fact, I'll give you one more before I leave. I'll give you one more. You know what I mean? But man, truthfully, I didn't even get to half, of my talking points. So I really could have made this a 300-minute video, but I'll just give you one more before we go. Another thing, man, that's gonna keep you niggas, broke, and that you're gonna be broke in the future is the drug habit. Yeah, the motherfucking drugs, man. Some of y'all would have pimped, on a whole nother level. But what's keeping you from being victorious and prosperous in the game, baby, is that cancerous shit you keep putting in your body. Fucking with them goddamn drugs, man. You know what I mean? That's what's hindering you from pimping in that other dimension. That's what's slowing down your comprehension. You putting that destruction in your body. You're not even pimping at your fullest potential. And you're incapable of doing that because of that motherfucking destruction that you keep putting, you understand me, in your body. Now, this gonna offend a lot of niggas with this shit that I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna never say that you're not the pimping, because who am I to say, that? I ain't gonna get beside myself, because I know some pimps, that, got some problems. And if we look under the surface and, see why they got them problems, you understand it a little better. Some pimps is dealing with some shit that happened during their childhood, or certain people died or was killed. Different reasons on why certain P's, go to certain shit. Then we got certain pimps from ancient times in my father's day that was putting the lady, in their nose. And it was fly to do that at that time. It was fly for a nigga to be able to afford the lady, and not just that, put the lady, in his nose, It was some fly shit at that time. The pimps thought that was fly in that particular era. They did. But they didn't know that, that shit that they once thought that, was a prize was going to end up being their motherfucking demise. That's really what it was. It's nothing fly, about it. But, you had certain P's pretty much, sniff their whole career away. Yeah. It was like that. And we got certain individuals, that love to drink that syrup, love to, fuck with them, pills and all that other shit, and hey, this ain't me being judgmental, spitting some condemnation at you. Hell no. I'm just simply telling you that, when you govern by them drugs, you gonna make some decisions, man, that's the best definition of unwise. Cause I've seen it. You're gonna make some decisions, man, pertaining to your money. You're gonna make some decisions pertaining to them hoes, and you're gonna be totally off key, with this game. Your discernment is gonna be way off. And then sometimes, depending on what demon you putting in you, you might sit up there and go too hard on a situation that wasn't even the cause for that. You just sit up there and manifest a legion of demons, on a situation that wasn't even no cause for that, baby. It was just really for you to just speak words of reproof, and verbally, crucify the bitch. But because you all high off them drugs and shit, and you putting all of them drugs and, yeah, alcoholism too, by you sitting over there having that all in your body, you didn't sit up there, you understand me, and beat the bitch, like she was a grown-ass man, and you done blew the hoe. I done seen that shit too. The motherfucking drugs, man. And good pimps too. Good pimps. And yeah, man, whole career, get minimized, man. Fucking with them drugs. You hindered from pimping in another galaxy. Simply because you get into a continuity of putting that destruction, in your body, baby. You know what I'm saying? And how could you really fully say that you a pimp in totality when in reality is, you being a hoe to them drugs? If a pimp is a master of himself, then how could you say that you a pimp in totality when you sitting over there allowing them drugs to master you? That don't make sense. How could you teach a whole discipline when you don't even have self-discipline? How could you teach the whole and give the whole structure when it's clear that you don't have structure yourself? Any clean pimp, any pimp that is drug-free can pretty much knock you for every hoe that you have if he really got, some pimping with him. Yeah, it'd be really easy to get up under you unless, you got what these niggas got going around. Maybe you got a marriage situation or, some other shit going on. But if it's just, just strictly on some pimping and hoeing, and you sitting over there, putting that shit in your arm, or you putting that shit in your nose, or you popping that shit or whatever, yeah, man, you pretty much knocking yourself. You can't even say that the next man, knocked you. You knocked yourself. He just so happened to be standing around as you kept knocking yourself off. So, yeah, man, like I said, that go back to the commandment that I gave you. Love thyself. Love thyself. If you really love to pimp the way that you say that you love to pimp, if you love this game the way that you say that you love this game, then you will stop self-destructing. Why? Because some of you got other pimps that you have influenced. It's some young pimps that look up to you. It's some young pimps that got a lot of love for you. What type of example is you setting for them? And now, I come from that place. I come from that Chicago, man. In our city, that's the one thing you really don't want to be, especially if you claiming to be a king. Especially, because you see how they even did, Willie Lloyd. That's a good, example to just show you that, once you get on that bullshit, once you sit up there and get on drugs, people tend to lose respect for you. They don't see you the way that they once seen you. You might have knocked a hoe and she actually thought that you was God in the flesh. You was so fine. You was so attractive. You was so infinite minded that at the time the bitch just thought that you was the embodiment of knowledge and wisdom. And now that she sees you on drugs and you pretty much diminishing and, abolishing, everything that you had established, the bitch mind. She don't see you like that, And that's because of them drugs, baby. So yeah, eventually, if you keep fucking with them drugs, yeah, you might be driving a double R today. But eventually, all things, will come to an end. And if you messing with them drugs, it's going to accelerate to an expiration date real soon. Fucking with them drugs. I'm telling you what God loves. I'm telling you the truth right now. Fucking with them drugs ain't it. That ain't what you want to do. And like I say, I can give countless examples from individuals. When I first came in the game in 2007, I looked at them a certain way. But as the years kept going, they began to deteriorate. They began to, expire on me. And what I mean by that is the pimping. It just wasn't there no more. Certain individuals that I used to see, as being fly as fuck. Reminds me of 1P, not gonna say his name, but in the beginning, man, he used to be a fly motherfucker, man. Always kept his hair done. He if it was a motherfucking magazine called Pimps, he would have been a model for it. That's just how cold he was in the day, baby. But yeah, he kept fucking with that shit. He kept fucking with that shit, man. And yeah, it didn't end well. P, what you mean it didn't end well? Man, he's still alive. No, he's not dead. But as far as the pimping, I haven't heard no volume concerning his pimping really since that time. And the last time I seen him, P, man, he was dusty. Of course, by me being me and being what we be, I had to look out. But man, the truth of the matter is, man, the best jug that you can give a pimp that got that demonic spirit in him, man, fucking with them drugs and shit, the best jug you can give him, man, is some words of exhortation. And fire that nigga up and say, hey, man, when I first met you, man, you was on fire with this game. You was so on fire with this game, man. You was setting every young pimp on fire that was around you, man, including myself. You was one of the, ones that the game could use to compel others, man. You actually intensified others, desire to want to pimp. That was you. And now, man, you didn't let yourself go. Yeah, you didn't completely let yourself go, P. I remember when you used to be the first one to the blade and damn near pretty much the last one to leave, man. And now, you know what I mean, a lot of the shit that I see you doing, you know, P, you on some smoker shit. You know, you don't got no business being in Naked City. You don't got no business in certain places on Fremont. You don't got no business, you know what I mean, you know, having the bitches that you've been having lately, man. Come on, man. You forgot who you were. Sometime it take somebody to have a conversation of reality, you know what I mean, to, you know, chin check, you know, a P that then backslid and subsided, you know what I mean, from this game. Real talk. You know? It'll make a nigga reminisce in retrospect when he was that dude. You dig? So, yeah. And listen, I don't want to talk y'all ears off. So, of course, I'm going to end it right now. Because, like I said, on this topic, I can just keep going and going and going. Because it just flow like that. It really do. You know, because there's innumerable reasons on why, you know what I mean, niggas is broke today. Or why those that's doing cool or seem to be doing cool will be broke tomorrow. Sitting in the car on the razor, sleeping and lacking fucked up when them rubbers come. Man, you ain't never last, sundown. To be continued. Yeah, this gonna be one of them to be. I don't want to make this no. You know, because I really didn't mean it, man. Y'all laugh when I do that, man. This shouldn't take long, but, man, I really be meaning that, man. Y'all think I be playing. You know? And, yeah, I told y'all I put the title in and a thumbnail and all that shit, you know, later. You know? This blessed me. Thank you, Sin. Baby, thank you. I appreciate you for listening. Yeah, thank you, gorgeous. You know, blessings to you. Yeah, I hope this game really was a blessing to a lot of y'all, even to the squares, because there were some things that I said that was just so impeccable that it was applicable even to your situation. Even though you're a square, you know, you can still apply it, you know what I mean, to your what you got going on, you know? So you won't end up broke. So you won't be old, you know what I mean, in your 60s, 70s, talking about what you did in your 20s and 30s and 40s or maybe 50s, you know what I mean, about how you used to have it, what you used to eat, how you what you used to drive, what you used to live in, what you used to wear. You know, I don't want that to be you. I want you to make history. That's why I told you history, so you won't repeat the history. You dig? So, yeah. Again, man, Freeze, I want y'all to follow my brother. Because I told you, man, my brother greater than me. I've been telling y'all that. You know what I mean? Watch what I tell you. My brother gonna take off. He just need y'all encouragement. You know what I mean? Fire him up. You did? But I told you, man, on this YouTube shit, or really the game shit anyway, ain't nobody fucking with my brother. But yeah, go to Freeze Is It, FreezeIzit, and click on that subscribe and that bell button over at Freeze channel. And also, you know what I mean, go to my Patreon. And y'all already know I created oh yeah. For all of those that got businesses, if you a rapper, singer, poet, actress, actor, maybe you're you're a content creator, whatever you are, I've created a platform to be beneficial to you. Man, y'all better take advantage. My email address, you know what I mean, is philipgilmore@yahoo.com. That's PHILipGilmore@yahoo.com. philipgilmore@yahoo.com. You know, they getting better. Man, they always been like that, man. Y'all just gotta fuck with my brother, man. I'm telling you, man. You know what I mean? Coldest on YouTube, man. Really coldest in the game, man. Y'all just say. And I definitely want you to click on the subscribe and bell button at his channel, but I want you to go to my Patreon. Put the Patreon link in the comment section. And I'm going to put the Patreon link in the comment section even after I end this video. But yeah, man, y'all better go to the Sinful to P in the family channel. If you a rapper, singer, motivational speaker, content creator, business owner, maybe you're promoting, you just want to promote your restaurant. I don't know what you got going on, but whatever you got going on, Sin will promote it and do it for free. You don't got to pay me. I just want to be a blessing to the people. That's it. Don't worry about me. The game will bless me. God will bless me. Yeah, rest in peace. That's right, OGD. You know, if I catch you turned down, I don't like it. The legendary Double D. But yeah, man. You know what I mean? Y'all come to the platform, man, and the Sinful to P and the family channel. And whatever y'all got going on, man, I want to be a blessing to you. But definitely make sure you go. Oh, let me say this. You definitely want to hit the Patreon. I'm returning everything back. Of course, you know, Power went off. But for those of you that like to watch Power and all that other shit, and yeah, let me know what shows you want to see. I'm putting that all on the Patreon too, man. Everything on there, all right? All of that's going on there. So you already know, on the $50 tier, you already know that's the Pimp and Hoe tier. The $5 tier, that's got content pretty much about everything. They got a lot of game in it. Movies, documentaries, comedy, concerts, health information, information about credit, information about how to start a portfolio, information on how to basically, get good credit. It's just a lot of beneficial information on there, man. It's over like 2,000 videos on my Patreon. I got over 2,000. So yeah, you might want to head over to the Patreon. But all right, man. Love y'all, man. I hope y'all live as long as you want, never want as long as you live. Oh, again, let me say this. That Sinful to Pimp page on Instagram, that's not my page. I repeat, the Sinful to Pimp page on Instagram is not my page. Ladies, come follow me. The only Instagram account that I have is Sinful to P 773. SINFULTHEP 773. And my other page is The Museum of Game. The Museum of Game. So we got the Museum of Game account, and you got the Sinful to P 773 account. That's my only accounts on Instagram. All right? I'm out of here, man. Hope y'all live as long as you want. Never want as long as you live. If the game say the same, maybe I'll see y'all bigger head ass later. I'm gone. I'm out.